Welcome back to another episode of Late Night Lime. I am
Yeah.
D, and that is Mr. 12 over there. What's going on?
What's up, man? What's going on? How's everything going?
Cool, everything's cool. I know in sports, NFL schedule got released today.
Okay,
So
okay.
whatever fan you are, let me know down in the comments. What games are you going to this year, and if at all, in the NFL? I know that's a rich man sport, rich fans. If you living in the slums, you may go to a game once in a while. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? There's a lot of money back there, but it is what it is.
yeah. You just got to find the people with the season tickets. If you know somebody with the season tickets, you gonna at least go to like 2 games. So you just got to know the people with the season tickets.
Yeah, also let me know which NFL team you support down in the comments. My team suck, so we ain't gonna really talk too much about them, but the green and white, and it's not the good one either. So
I thought about the Eagles first.
like I say, it ain't the good one either. So think of another green and white. And
Seattle used to be green and white.
nah, they more blue and green, or teal or whatever.
Yeah, but back in the days, it used to be Seahawks. I know they had that.
They always
Thing.
had blue.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, they've always had blue.
Okay.
But yeah, we could go ahead and start out whenever you're ready, because we ain't got much time tonight.
Yeah, so I got the LimeWire. We got the LimeWire segment. We could roll into that.
There was another video that we did last week too that I wanted to rebuttal on because I found some more info on it.
Which one was it?
I downloaded it in the let me see if I could find it real quick. It was something to do with one of those ones we checked out. Let me see.
So while you're looking for that, we just set up for the LimeWire segment. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go there. Let's go to that. I'll see what I could find.
All right, here we go.
What up, real one? Raiders for life, huh? Hey, how y'all schedule looking this year? Let me know. I think we do play. I think we play all week. I'm a Jets fan, a proud Jets fan since 1989. But I think we got the Raiders week 6. So David Bailey against your quarterback there. Well, no, maybe who's your starter there? Came over from Atlanta. But yeah, let me know. Go ahead. Lisa Leslie to be honored
Yeah.
with the status outside Los Angeles arena. Yeah, she's definitely an NBA legend, WNBA legend.
Yeah.
She was in the league for a long time.
Yeah, she's a good player. I like her. She always got good. She was always in good spirits. So I like her. So
Yeah, I love the way she carried herself.
yeah,
Because you remember back in the day when it was a time when black people cared about what we did when we went out, because we understood that we represented everyone.
yeah,
And I know people today don't really understand what that means because they just came up living differently.
yeah.
But yeah, she definitely represented us well. I remember Olympic teams, and yeah, she had her time, man.
Did
So
she
what
go
is
to UConn?
actually, huh?
Did she go to UConn?
No, Tennessee, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Oh yeah. It's Tennessee.
Because you
Yeah.
remember UConn went to the whole Pat, is it Pat, what was her name? The
I don't know.
Tennessee coach, she passed away. She had cancer. Rest in peace. I can't remember her name off top, but UConn used to battle them. So she went up against like Rebecca Lobo,
Exactly. Was
Keisha
that was the one?
Sales, Jenna Tarazi, and those girls back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what is she actually getting honored for?
She got a statue. It's a statue
Oh
outside of.
wow! So she got
Yeah.
a statue. That's
Yeah. Let me see if they put.
yo,
Yeah.
that's big. Big up to her.
That's
Is
what I'm saying. Huh?
have there I don't think there have been many female with statues.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's all. Like when I was reading this one, I was like, "Yo,
That
this is
is
nice."
very impressive.
Yeah, this one is definitely nice. I gotta get. That's why I want to give kudos to her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
big up to her.
Yeah. So let's move into the next segment. Let's do the next segment. So I'm not going to prove anything to anybody why Cheyenne Bryant says she's in fact a doctor. How she, this one is crazy because
What is the little word? I missed this story right here.
so she's based. So she calls herself I can't remember the right word. She calls herself like a life coach or a therapist or a doctor, something like that. But she doesn't have the credentials for it.
Oh, so she's not college certified or
yeah. So people went back and checked and see her credentials. She calls herself a doctor. Ooh. So she says she never called herself the doctor, but people called her a doctor. But she's not really a doctor. So she went on a show. And she they were explaining. I remember. She don't have the. My proof is already have my credentials, my degree, and also more than just that, my titles. So yeah, she said she had some, had her stuff, but when they went and checked, she didn't really have what it took. So it's not a here nor there for me, but you know what I'm saying? I can't speak on it too much because I don't know the ins and out of her story. You know what I'm saying?
The female Dr. Phil?
Yeah.
That's what Real's calling her. Now, is Dr. Phil not a real doctor?
I don't know. I never looked into
it. Hey, we find out a lot of stuff about this show. So basically, she's allegedly telling some stories about actually being a doctor when she isn't.
Yeah, well, that's the title people gave her, but she never dispelled it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she went along with it.
Yeah, she went along with it.
Is that her fault?
Yeah, I don't know. But let's roll it. But she laid into it though, so she do have some accountability. But I don't know. I can't say.
So she got to take whatever she got coming.
Exactly.
All right.
So I Love Boosters is a Black feminist fashion Fantasia at the time when we needed the most. I don't understand what the hell that means, but I guess this is a movie.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah,
but I'm wondering what is the name of the movie.
I guess this is it right here. I Love Boosters.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah,
but I know there's a movie coming out with a black cast, but I don't think that's the name.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Friday.
Yeah, so
no, I haven't heard of that one. El Noche's here.
What's up?
Hey, what's
Have
up?
you heard of this movie?
I Love Boosters?
Yeah.
No, but it looks interesting.
It does look interesting.
Keke Palmer? What?
Go ahead.
Because why not?
No, I say it does look interesting.
No. But what 12 said?
I don't think so. This does not look interesting to me.
It does.
Okay. So look, right? Keke Palmer, she's been doing a lot of these, culturally significant movies. Her in the middle. That's her. Wait, what? Damn. Well, because she's not trending. Damn. Her in the middle. That's her from goddamn Spider-Man. She been doing stuff too. Black movies. You feel me? I don't know her on the end, but I'm all for it. This look like some backrooms type stuff. I love boosters. Shine a light on the culture. Who don't love a good booster? Come on, y'all.
It has a 94% Rotten Tomatoes rating.
Rate 12. Come on.
Yeah, it looks like a good movie.
They don't go wrong when it's rated that high. I can't think of a movie that's been rated high on Rotten Tomatoes that's been trash.
So
and it's out in is it out?
I'm not too sure.
May 22nd.
Damn, I missed 2 topics.
7 days. In 7 days it'll be out. I'm gonna check out the
There's nothing wrong with supporting the culture. You feel me? Even if the movie trash.
No, I'm not saying the movie trash. I just said
the
it's
concept?
not interested to me. I don't have anything against any of them. I just said it ain't appealing to me.
Well, hold on. Okay, so look, it's not like I'm sitting here like, oh hell yeah, I'm trying to go see a movie about boosters. You feel me? This ain't no Marvel movie or something like that.
The casting is good, yo.
For the culture, for the yes.
I'm checking out the cast. It's a good cast.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's just it's all right. I'm not nothing against that.
I think the picture is throwing you off, but it definitely looked like some real artsy stuff as well.
Let me find out 12. He got one of them Trini traumas against bananas, and that's why the picture throwing him off.
Because, even Don Cheadle's in here.
That's my boy from Media Man. Come on,
Demi Moore's in here.
Demi Moore from Striptease. Bruce Willis' ex-wife. Come on, man.
I mean, it's a lot of people in here, a lot of celebrities. Yeah, I think I might check this out.
But 12 only see the darkies, so he's
Adam Devine, Rachel Ward. Yeah,
I love the darkies. Love them. Tell me about that shit. That's a different subject. I ain't never said I ain't like them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's
movie
and Lakeith Steinfeld.
Yeah. Hey, Atlanta. Yep, Stanfield. Atlanta.
Right. He was in Atlanta.
What's that movie?
I can't remember the name. I know what you're talking about.
He did the Moses movie.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Black Moses. Yeah. Listen, come on.
Yeah, it looks like a good movie.
Star-studded. 12, you need to just go get you a ticket and he gonna be like, yeah, it was good. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, make sure y'all go check that movie out.
For sure.
I love boosters.
These dudes promoting hard as hell. Y'all shielding hard as hell. There we go. Next clip.
Like I said, it looked like a decent movie.
All right. I believe you. I think that works. So it says Nicki Minaj say Barack Obama and Jay-Z pushed her towards supporting Donald Trump, the MAGA movement. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on this one?
You go first.
That's her thoughts. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah. I mean,
I like that.
Y'all supporting the Trini. That's what it is.
What?
Hell yeah, the boy came down there, used this.
I ain't supporting
the hell out of Venezuela, then took it to Cuba. Hell yeah, you gotta rock with the people.
He ain't use us.
Boy, they were in alliance. Trinidad, the only one that could travel. You know,
that's what I'm saying. They because they even got that gas deal approved, the one Maduro canceled.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a Nicki fan. I don't like Nicki, and we supposed to be Trini, but she don't support anything I like. But if that's how she feel, I mean, I'm not upset at it.
Well, I'm a Nicki fan. Don't care what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Nicki fan. Don't care what you're saying. I'm a supporter.
But either way, I'm not a supporter of hers, but I'm not wrong with her comment.
Oh, you know what? You know what happened?
What's that?
Iceman about to drop.
Yeah, drop midnight tonight.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Iceman I was listening to the leak track. I think your boy got something coming for him.
Man, he ain't got nothing, man. I heard a lot of them junks coming. He did a half-ass rollout, but
half-ass roll.
Well, listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You put out good music, it's gonna make its way. I'm never gonna be mad at somebody for putting out good music. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a huge Drake fan, and I always say that, just
don't touch that button. Don't touch that button. Don't touch that button.
Just get back to making music. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. I see 12 moving towards that next button. But, you ain't gonna cut me off, brother.
But do you agree? Do you think Jay-Z and Sir Barack Obama pushed her? Somebody got behind her and they literally pushed her into MAGA.
You know I ain't about that Barack Obama slander. We're not gonna do that tonight. However, what I will say before 12 go to the next slide, all right? I think her PDF brother is what pushed her towards Donald Trump and MAGA. Since Epstein, her PDF brother that she definitely been supporting.
Don't forget about the hubby.
And hubby on the damn offenders list. Them people pushed her towards MAGA, okay? And right, she out here cooning.
Okay, so since y'all want to slander, right?
Go ahead.
Whoa. We're telling the truth, sir.
I didn't slander.
So let me told the truth. Let me hear
what you got to say.
I thought you was about to push the button though. What happened? You don't want to go to the next topic now?
Go ahead. Let me hear that BS.
Mr. Barack Obama
yes,
bought us the LGBTQ plus. You know what I'm saying?
You can add one more. Add one more.
Plus.
All right, we good now. Go ahead.
Right? And remember, what was you saying, Brandon?
Huh?
What was you saying? The one
What
with,
about-
you can't get pregnant.
What, the lesbians?
No, the one with the lunch where she couldn't breastfeed. You can't breastfeed at work. That was P. You
Hey,
can't
yeah, that
breastfeed.
wasn't me. Don't put that on me.
You
You mean
remember
that
You
men
can't
can't
breastfeed at
breastfeed?
work. The one that was the you were saying that for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, what do you say? What do you say? Men can't breastfeed.
Men can't breastfeed.
See, I didn't want to bring that up. See, look at you rehashing.
Yeah, I mean, I say it all the time. It extinguishes the argument. How could you tell a woman she can breastfeed? Story over. If I can't get no goddamn milk out of them nipples, she is not a woman.
Okay.
What does got to do with Onika Mirage?
Well, she all plastic. I'm sure ain't nothing coming out of there but jelly.
God. Let's switch, bro.
Will Smith
Nikki,
returns to
we
action.
love you, Nikki. I love you. You
What
good
is
in my book. All
Hey.
right, so Will
What?
Smith returns to action with $70 million deal for Supermax. What's your thoughts on this one? Will Smith locking in his
Return from where? Where did he go? He didn't go nowhere.
Well, he been out in the spotlight for a couple. 75 million. 70 million, not 75, 70 million.
Wait, what was the budget for Wild Wild West? Because he blew that.
Oh shit! Wow.
He blew.
Listen,
He blew that.
you know it was a box office bomb, so it don't matter.
Yeah,
if it's
but
Will
that was
Smith.
a good movie though.
Look, don't get me wrong, I loved it, but
I watched
you
that
know,
a lot coming out. Yeah, that was a good
listen,
movie.
anytime it was on TNT, I
it
watch
was
it.
different.
But it didn't track.
No,
that domestic.
it was
box,
just like
you know what I mean?
Waterworld. Those were some of those movies that bombed.
Hey, that's on my favorite movie list.
It was a good movie, but it still bombed.
It did.
They spent $100 million to make it.
Yeah, they spent way too much.
Yeah,
However,
just
shout
to
out to
make it.
Kevin
So
Costner.
if he's getting $70 million, what is the movie cost to make?
I was hoping that the $70 million was going to cover his contract and the movie, but I guess not. Looking at the
It
headline.
says returns to action with a
Will
$70
Smith
million
is
deal.
not worth $70 million. Even him getting the Oscar
Who's
for
not
King
worth
Richard.
$70 million?
No. What I mean is he's not worth paying $70 million.
Who isn't?
Willard Smith.
One of the
okay?
biggest actors in the world.
Let me explain
Are
something to
you
you,
crazy?
P. Let me explain something to you. You ready? Go ahead.
You have you ever seen Hollywood or the record labels give away free money
Yes.
in a contract?
Yes. It looks like it's free until they got to recoup.
Expect to make that back 10 times?
Until they bomb like Wild Wild West.
Yeah, but the majority. Once you put out a deal like that, you don't think they expect a certain return? They ain't gonna just go, "Hey, you've been out the spotlight, so we're gonna give you $70 million." Hell no, you've been out the spotlight, so you're gonna get 3.
No, of course they're gonna
But
do
you
that.
know what
at the end of
Hollywood
the
is
day,
saying?
He just won an Oscar.
No.
He just slapped my boy on stage.
Yeah, but
there's
you know what?
a little buzz around him.
You know what they saying? We're gonna give you these $70 million because we miss you. Right now, we hurting.
Hell no.
That's what that sounds like to me.
Hell no. Not with
Dude.
Timothy Chalamet running around.
Dude.
Hell no.
There's a huge audience out there that love Will Smith.
But there's a bigger audience that love a recent Oscar winner, Michael B. Jordan.
I'm sure they do, but they have different fans.
I want you to understand
both
something.
Can be true. Both of them
Understand something, my guy, okay? Will Smith played as the father of Venus and Serena, knowing good and goddamn well he light skinned and that man darker than me. That's some bull. So no, we don't need him. We don't need him.
No, it was more. It's not the skin. It's the
It's
way
not
how
the
he-
skin. As a fellow dark skin, you gonna say it's not the skin? You wow.
because I met him a couple times.
It don't
You
matter.
met, you
See,
met light skinned Willard Smith.
I understand
Yo.
what you're saying. I understand that.
I understand because I met their father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you met,
but
you
Hollywood
met
is looking at it like
light skinned Mr. Williams.
But here's the thing, though. Hollywood's looking at it like black is black. It don't matter if you high bone
That's
yellow.
racist,
It
goddamn
don't
it.
matter if you yellow or Shaka Zulu black.
All right, I get what you're saying.
Racist.
I get what you're saying, but what he was doing is he captured how he react, and knowing the father and playing tennis with Venus. Trust me, I know exactly. He captured the father well.
So you
Then
think
the wrong color.
he played him pretty good? I mean, he did win the Oscar. So
Yeah,
It don't matter if
pretty
you won the
good.
Oscar. White people gonna vote behind what they're gonna vote behind. All right. That was a
Yeah.
giveaway, just like Denzel in Training Day. All right. No.
what was the
Coleman
giveaway?
Domingo could have easily portrayed Mr. Williams in the correct skin tone and the right emotional range.
Hey, what'd you say about Training Day?
Next topic.
What do you say about Training Day?
We're gonna get into it at another time. We not messing up the
Yo,
line.
that's one of my favorite all-time movies.
And I like it too. It's just that man was working so hard, but you only want to give him the Oscar when he playing a villain.
No,
That's just racist.
yo, I remember when I went and watched Training Day in the movie theater, and I looked over at my friend and we was walking out, and I was like, "He gonna win an Oscar for this." I saw.
Okay, is that the same friend that also knew that 3 6 Mafia was gonna win the Academy Award for Whoop That Trick?
Probably.
White people give us what they want to give us, sir.
Probably.
Next topic. We're here.
Hey,
No. Yeah.
Hey,
Stay on that.
have you ever seen Michael Jordan? You don't think Michael Jordan could have won like how long did he play? 9 years, 13 years? He could have won a champion MVP every year.
He got 6 of them, like 6. He got 6 rings. 6
Them final
Yeah.
MVP. He definitely
No,
got
I'm talking about the in-season MVP.
Oh,
He only got maybe 4.
No. Listen, remember his career high is off a loss. He was doing something wrong.
Who?
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but he
63 and a
only
loss.
got like 4 MVPs, season MVPs.
And that's fine. You can't be the best player every single time. It
But
don't
he
matter if you won
was the
ring.
best player.
No, he had a good team. If he was
won
the best
6
player,
championships. He was at least the best player in 6
if
years.
he was the best
But he
player,
only
he
got
wouldn't have
about
been
4
getting smacked.
MVPs.
If he was the best player, he wouldn't have been getting smacked by the Detroit Pistons until he got Pippen.
Yeah, but
It's
he
the
still
team.
won 6 championships. Why don't he have 6?
No, it's not him. The team won it. The team won it. The team won it. The
Yes,
team won it.
but he won the finals MVPs.
And
But
that's
what
fine
I was
and
trying to
dandy.
say
You
is
showed out
just
for your team.
because, huh?
He showed out for his team. He deserved it for the finals MVP.
Right. But he was still the best player in season. But you know what
No.
happened?
No,
Everybody
no.
got tired of seeing him win, so they started giving it to other people.
But that's not true.
That is true.
Nah, we're gonna get this to another time. We're
That
gonna
is
look it
true,
up.
yeah.
We're gonna spin the block on this. I'm gonna have to do some research come Tuesday.
Yeah, check it. He should have won way more.
Yeah, no.
I'm running it right now. We're gonna have it in a few
Hell
minutes.
no, don't be messing up the line wire. So yeah, they was illegally using race and admissions. I believe it. I should have been there. I should have been there. That's not even far from me. What the hell?
So it says Justice Department accuses Yale. That's here in Connecticut, people. Yale, New Haven. That's down there. The medical school of illegally using race in admission. So does that surprise anybody here?
I mean, it don't, especially now the DEI is out the window. But I'm
It's
sure
almost like
that.
it's expected. You know what I'm saying? At least I think that's how we go into a lot of these situations.
I mean, yeah, because we got to work
it's
twice
like
as
this,
hard.
right? Let me add a
Prepare
little
for the
context
worst.
to it.
Yep.
So I do agree, but the thing is, we're not. I almost said that shit wrong too. So let me recap. What happened is, like Yale and some of these schools, once we leave high school and we start to go to college, we're not prepared properly for college. I'm gonna tell everybody that you're not prepared. Yes, you're gonna have the El Noches of the world that could go to these high-end Almadas and knock it out the park. Not everybody's gonna come out like El Noche. You feel me? So, but you're gonna have some 1 and 2 people that go and they won't make it. So it's like the criteria that are set for some of these schools, the entrance, most black people are not gonna meet. So I'm not advocating for what they're saying here, but not a lot of people are going to meet that quota. So it's going to have that racist tone on it no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but after the civil rights movement, you feel me? You know, affirmative action. Y'all should be letting us in anyway. You feel me?
And then that's what they were trying to do. A lot of that stuff that they were trying to do was to balance the playing field by letting 1 and 2 in. But even at that rate, they're not going to succeed because they're still not meeting that quota. If you miss a lot of the criterias, once you get thrown in there, you're expected to perform at the level or even higher, not limited to, but higher. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you're not even meeting that, and you don't have the support, you don't have the back end, because guess what? When you go to some of these schools and these high thing, they got their group, they got their pack, they know how to go about their studies. And if you're not used to that and you're a loner, you're gonna automatically be on the out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get into their cliques and get into how they do stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, damn the support. Make your own self a success. You don't need nobody but God.
Hold on, that was who was that? That was Booker T. Washington. Self-reliance, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Booker T. Washington. You sound just like him when you said it. Self-reliance.
Woo!
So Arizona accused of fraud as the mayor suspends her campaign for governor. So yeah, boy, she been rolling around in my feed out here in New Britain, boy.
Same.
So
what does she do now?
This shit show of a mayor was out here using the city card for her clothing and other personal purchases. I don't know how this ain't get caught. Clothing, Pampers, all types of stuff. I don't know how this ain't get caught.
Oh, her card.
Yeah,
not her card. The P card.
Yeah,
right.
Boy, I think how much was she spend on Pampers? Like close to 200,000, some shit like that.
It was a grip.
200,000.
No, there's a lot of money. There's a lot of money
on Pampers.
How much? $80,000 on Amazon alone, y'all. What the hell you doing
on Amazon?
Listen, I know somebody that did it by mistake. They did something like that by mistake. They used the card, didn't realize, put the money back, still lost their job. She out here, the mayor still.
Look, right here. It says 207,000 in purchase charge to Stuart City.
City issue credit card. That's crazy. 10K, ain't that grand theft? That's grand theft. Lock up. Yeah. Lock up.
No.
Boy, that's a lot. That's a grip too.
So she was getting ready to run for governor.
Yo, she been in it, running, campaigning, everything.
No, I think she was the mayor. She was the mayor. She was going for governor higher. She was going for a higher position.
So so y'all had back-to-back female mayors over there?
No, it's just been her.
Only her for the last 10 years. Her father was the mayor before. So after he left, I think
So she was there when I left New Britain.
Yeah, she was there. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I met her a couple of times. She comes out to that's what I was telling y'all. It's funny, if people don't know, you gotta. Well, I'm not telling y'all that. Let me switch it.
Well, go ahead. This LimeWire. Come on.
What I was gonna say is like this. So having different houses, being on that side of the town or being in that zip code, they come out to the poor community. They don't come out on this side of the town. You get what I'm trying to say? So she used to come to the house every election season. She'll show up and knock on the door. All of the politicians on that side or on that zip code, they'll come out and knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? On this side of the town, we never seen her. We never see her. And this is the side that paid more in taxes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. All right, let's roll to the next one.
So wait, hold up. Is she still mayor now?
Yes.
No.
Then she's not.
Did she?
No. I think she stepped down so she could be run for governor. But Bobby, saying,
who the hell's Bobby?
A Spanish guy. He pretty cool. I met him a couple of times.
He not from Little Poland?
No.
That's crazy.
He's a Spanish guy. He won.
All right.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, this was the rest of it. So let's go to the next one.
Okay.
I don't know who is Ben 10. NBA Ben 10 shot again in Baton Rouge following April Houston shooting. Yo, the video I was saying. Oh, I don't know who is Ben 10. Y'all know who is Ben 10?
No, I only know the character from Cartoon Network, and I know this ain't that.
Exactly. That's why I clicked on it. You know what I'm
saying? I was going to say that too. I remember that show.
I mean, he survived, right? He good?
Yeah. He said shot again, so he had to survive the first one.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. I seen a video a year back when this dude was like, I got him doing the Ben 10. It was kind of like a diss. So I don't know. So let's move to this one so we can exit out this one. So Eminem and 50 Cent and Detroit playoff reunion brings 2000 nostalgia back to life. What's your thoughts on this?
I did see the picture. It was a nice sight. 50 Cent been going way in the other direction in regards to business and this and that. Eminem has been, pretty quiet in retirement. I just seen his ex-wife got arrested. She looked 10 types of crazy. But it's nice to see our legends still around, living normal lives.
Yeah, they pulling in the money, doing their thing.
See, I updated the title, LimeWire.
Hey, long as there's no copyright, good. Shout out to that. They look good.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let's remove this from the stage. Bring it back. Here we go. So that was your LimeWire segment. Yo, that segment is only supposed to be like 10 minutes.
Nah, you not just gonna drop something like Nicki and then think I was gonna be quiet, sir.
You can't just glaze over that.
Man, nah.
Yo, that's it. It's supposed to be quick. So, but it's like for the start of the show when we come in. That's like that warm up before we get into the top of the videos. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Let me see. Did it update my? Oh, before we go back to that, 1 second. 1 second to answer your question. Let me pull up my thing right quick. No, it didn't give it to me. So to answer your question, Pete, on the numbers, so it was saying Akeem Abdul-Jabbar got 6 MVP. He was 1971 to 81. Michael Jordan with 5. Bill Russell with 5. LeBron with 4. Wilt Chamberlain. I met him a couple times. He from Connecticut?
Hell no.
Did he have a basketball thing out here? Or Bill Russell? Which one?
I know. Yeah, they all be at the Basketball Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame,
yeah. Because I know I didn't even go, but I used to see him at the park over there. At they had when I was younger. They always have summer camp.
It's possible.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was from Connecticut.
The one thing I could say about living in Hartford, when he went to these Hartford black schools, a lot of black athletes always came in.
Yeah. So I thought they were from Hartford because
celebrities too. Because I remember I met Oprah in high school.
Yeah.
And she came to visit. Yeah, she came to visit Weaver.
Before or after The Color Purple?
After The Color Purple. Because what's up? You don't like Betsy?
The image of her getting punched and her skirt flying up as she knocked out, it just stays with me.
Yo, my homeroom teacher in high school was the acting teacher.
Mm-hmm.
The Color Purple played every morning in homeroom for 2 years. Every morning it was at a different part when you walked in.
That's a horrible movie to be playing for the young people.
Every morning, my freshman and sophomore year, I would never forget that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I already saw it a few times before I got to high school. Yeah.
Cool.
It's definitely not no Ace Ventura to rewatch. You come to school, you get something funny, get the day going, you walk in and somebody getting smacked up.
Exactly. No matter what part of the movie you done come in on, you watching trauma.
Exactly. There's no part where you could say, "Oh, I can't wait." No.
Yeah, that was like Roots, bro. They used to play Roots all the time.
Yo, I got the cassette set.
It's like you
VHS.
What's that?
Hold on. Let me go grab it.
I'm just putting these in the what you call it.
Do your thing. We here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, P is about to bring something ancient, something retro to the screen. So beware.
Yeah, Boy, those are the days. You walk into class, you be seeing Kunta getting his ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let boys and girls.
Woo! That right there is a box set, ladies and gentlemen.
I got the.
Ooh, the whole box set. You see, there was a time when you couldn't watch a whole thing on one cassette. Alex Haley presents Roots.
Original.
R.I.P. John Amos.
Yep.
Yeah, he passed away?
He did, unfortunately.
Yeah, Mr. What was his name?
Mr. Evans.
No, in Star Trek.
No. John Amos wasn't in Star Trek.
Nah.
He's the father from Good Times.
Okay, because I know
Amos was Good Times. I'm talking about Kunta Kinte.
He was the adult Kunta Kinte.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, the
John
kid.
Amos.
What was it?
Reading Rainbow with LeVar Burton. Boom.
That's what I'm telling you. When he was a kid, the kid Kunta Kinte was the one that played Star Trek.
Yeah, LeVar Burton.
What was his name on Star Trek?
Computer. Right? Computer?
What was his name on Star Trek?
No. Sorry, Data.
No, Data was white.
Huh?
Data was white.
He had the visor. God damn it.
Data was a white guy, wasn't he?
Okay, never mind.
Am I wrong? Hold on, look. Maybe I'm throwing you off.
Hey man, because I'm pretty good with my trivia. Hold up. I gotta Google it, damn it. LeVar Burton. Come on. Let me get there first. Who is he on Star Trek? Yeah, I know he was on, but who was he? What's his character?
Maybe it was Data. Maybe I'm wrong.
Come on, you messed me up.
Yeah, he was a big Star Trek fan. I couldn't get that shit.
Freak.
Well, Sheldon was the one who used to watch it, and I used to end up watching it with him. So
these dudes used to be fighting over Star Trek and what was the other one? Star Trek and what was the other show?
You talking about Star Wars?
Nah.
It was Star Trek and it was Star Wars, and I know you liked one and your brother liked the other one. I was like,
I never really liked none of that. I only had to watch it because I was a smaller kid. So whatever he put on, I had to watch that.
Yeah, we had to watch that shit.
They call him Geordi? I don't ever remember them saying
Geordi.
that name.
That's his name,
I
Geordi.
don't remember that name.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I knew it wasn't Data. Data is the white guy on a different Star Trek.
It wasn't the same one?
With Captain Picard.
Oh, yeah. Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Next Generation.
Damn, I don't remember no Geordi. That sounds stupid. I'm sorry.
He was the one with the dude that played T.J. Hooker. What's his name?
Who the hell T.J. Hooker?
Old time cop. He was the dude on Star Trek. The original
tall guy.
Huh?
Who?
Wasn't he the tall guy?
Who tall? Listen, I know Jean-Luc Picard as portrayed by Sir Patrick Stewart. You feel me?
William Shatner, mother.
Yeah, William Shatner. William Shatner.
Yes, he's the original dude on Star Trek.
You mean the inspiration for the Michael Myers mask? Come on, bro.
And he the Michael Myers mask. And he was also he played a show called T.J. Hooker back in the I want to say 70s, late 80s, 70s, 80s.
Who else was on T.J. Hooker? It wasn't just
it was an old show. I used to watch it with my grandmother. That was back.
I feel like there was another star on there though.
It was back then when it was like Columbo and back in those days.
T.J. Hooker. Hold up. Heather Locklear was on there. Jonathan Banks. No, he wasn't a big star. Okay, never mind. It was just him then. T.J. Hooker. 82? Nah, you took it too far.
All right, cool. Let's roll.
Geordi.
All right, here we go. Let's roll into the first clip.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Run it. Blood.
So this one is for you right here. Let me know how you feel. Have you ever had African food before?
No.
Okay.
And I ain't finna try this.
You not finna try this one?
No, nigga, I ain't finna do African food.
You don't like African food?
Oh, no. I eat pasta, I don't eat tomato, and I don't like a bunch of seasoning.
You don't like seasoning?
No, man.
Okay.
Y'all don't know how many ass whoopings I done got for not eating.
Okay, now you good.
That's on level.
So yeah, think about this one. Think it was fair? Should he have eaten the food or
Listen. That looked like Trini trauma, like they're like how y'all be mentioning food, but no. If you know Charleston White, you would know that he is married to a Caucasian woman, and so food with spices and things like that. It's
I
not up
don't
his
think so.
alley.
I think his wife was black.
Nope, she's Caucasian. His children are biracial. He flaunts it proudly.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I seen him with a black lady.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, what?
I don't know.
He did say. I did hear him say
I'm
his
just
kids are
protecting the
mixed.
show. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
just
white.
protecting the show.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
Let me just
so
blow
go
it
ahead.
smithereens. She white. So yeah, he's not used to fine cooking because
Yo, isn't this 12?
the tomatoes alone,
Right? Isn't this 12? Like he don't eat a lot of things.
Mm.
So it's like, yo, I mean, he's honest. He could have
He
took the
is.
food and threw it out.
This is true, but he did give it to somebody. That's the plus.
He was like, yo, I don't like a lot of seasoning.
Hold on. As y'all talk, I got one for you. I'm gonna keep it on that same subject, but let me I probably might just pull up on here 1 second. Y'all hold the conversation.
I respect his honesty. He could have just been like, hell no, but he's straight from the hip. Straight from the hip.
That's what I'm saying. He could have took the food and just picked over it and act like he eating it.
Yep.
But it could be a few things, because if it smelled a certain way, maybe it'll probably tickle his stomach. Maybe he wasn't as you know what I'm saying? Because there's time when you smell food and it makes you hungry, not knowing where it even come from. And it's time when you smell some stuff, you be like, ugh, yuck.
The African food I done had, it'd have killed his stomach. That spice alone, he'd have been mad as hell. That one eye would have popped up.
Now, what country in specific? Do you remember?
Nigerian food. I ain't had the full course yet, but there's a restaurant in Newington called Niger. I'm trying to get there.
Hey, I was talking to 12, and I think it was you I was telling. I don't like jollof rice.
So hold on. What kind of rice you like? Rice and peas.
We got pilau. No,
pilau?
African. Yeah. Pilau is African. Rice and peas is Jamaican. We do pilau. We do have a rice and peas too, but not the one you know.
The hell is pilau?
It's our version of jollof in our country. Every African country, every West Indian island have a kind of rice that they make. And
you know my goddamn yellow rice?
Huh?
Yellow goddamn rice?
No, it's not yellow, it's brown. But we make
brown rice. So y'all making rice-a-roni?
No.
And then you try to call it fancy?
We color it with the browning that we put in the meat.
Wait. You coloring it after we just talking about red dye? The last episode?
Brown it. It's called browning.
It's brown. It's from the sugar cane.
When we brown the meat, the rice.
So you talking about diabetes inside the rice?
No.
It's the same way you make stewed chicken.
Hey, you like jollof rice? You like jollof rice?
Do I?
Because it's made the same way. It's just cooked with our flavors.
No. You talking about putting sugar in the rice? That's weird.
Nah.
No, it's not putting sugar in the rice. It's the browning. I was explaining the process of how it's brown.
Burnt sugar? What now?
If you burn the sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
Sugar and you burn it in the pot.
So
it turns brown.
So
like
you ate stewed chicken before, right?
Not by choice.
Right. The same way they get the stewed chicken get its color is the same way it's from sugar. So you take sugar and you brown it. So what they put in the bottle for the browning is basically burned sugar.
Yeah.
So y'all trying to kill me.
When you burn it caramelizes into
exactly.
So you putting caramel on chicken? Don't you think that's an odd little,
No.
That's weird.
Eat it. That's what stewed chicken
is.
Who
eating it? I don't eat nothing with bones, sir.
Hey.
Yeah, he eats stewed chicken before.
Yeah, I know he's had it. Yeah. He's had jollof rice. But every Caribbean island have their own version of jollof rice. Every African country has it.
So go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm just not a big fan of it. Every time I've had it, it wasn't
What was missing? What was
my
missing?
liking. Huh?
Was it the browning that was missing? What was missing?
They have browning in theirs too, because
So
that's
what's
the only way you're gonna get it.
from it? What's so different from y'all?
I didn't like it's always seemed like it's overcooked. It's too mushy-ish. Like it's the rice is swollen. Some of the flavors okay, but it ain't for me.
Okay.
Now,
So
I'm not saying like if somebody had me some food, I'm not gonna eat it, but it's not something I'm gonna really go out the way to get. And I know how that type of cooking is where I could go to grandma's house and she may bust down. But I ain't run into no grandma yet when it comes to the Jollof rice. I've been running into her subdivisions or whatever. They now learning. That's how I kind of feel. Because I know you can go to the wrong house and have some bad chicken wings, knowing that town has the 90% great chicken wings. I just ran into a bad apple. So I'm not going to say all of it. I'm hoping when I do visit Nigeria, I get a real nice bowl of Jollof. But
here's hoping you don't run into any subdivisions.
Well, if I'm in the country, I'm less likely to. But if I'm here in the U.S. talking about, I never, I ain't never gone there to eat it, but I tried it here. Yeah.
So let me squeeze this one here. Here we go. Hold on. There we go.
I dare you. I dare you. Word to my mother, I dare somebody to invite me to their cookout this year and they got ketchup slices. We will slice you next. We will slice you next. If you back out ketchup slices at this summer's barbecue, we will fuck the cookout up. Don't invite me to no fucking cookout where I gotta peel back and pick up my ketchup. It shouldn't happen like that. Just baby squirted on, pause, close, that's that. There's no reason I should have a slice of ketchup. But ketchup shouldn't even be shaped or filled. Nothing like this. It's not. This should look like a slice of cranberry sauce. And if I feel like y'all handing me that, we gonna start slicing niggas. We gonna turn you niggas into the same pack that they got the ketchups in. There's no reason we are in 2026 and y'all backing out this. Why the fuck we need that? The grill would get flipped. The person that bought this would get flipped. The burgers are still going on my plate. Everything, tables is getting flipped, and we shooting. Like we shooting. Like we shooting. Like we are shooting. We shooting. You back these shits out. Somebody get shot in their pockets, because you shouldn't even have money to waste to buy on this. And if you back this out, you're getting. We're gonna put you on the grill face first.
Listen, we saw the other video the other day where they were freeze drying all the hiking stuff. They had beans freeze dry just like that. They had, and this is where we're heading. In another couple years, this is where we're heading. Now, that may sound like a bad idea, but in a perfect situation, that works. You ain't got to worry about the ketchup running down your arm, whatever. I ain't gonna knock it till I try it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm gonna get that when it get out. I'm bring it on the show. We could
miss me on that day. I shouldn't log on that day.
What, you just want to have something gooey shoot into your mouth? Is that what you're saying?
Pause. Don't make me get you, man. Because you out here talking about you ain't gonna knock it till you try it. You could apply that to a different circumstance, sir.
Ketchup slices.
Pause. Now, I hate ketchup 100%. And I was with him till he started talking about the pew-pews. Flipping the table, flipping the grill, all for it if you got that right there. I'm not doing that other stuff. But that's disgusting. Mind you, I can at least be normal enough to say, you know what, you want the perfect burger, you need a little bit of ketchup with the mayo. Even though I hate ketchup. But that's nasty.
So you don't like ketchup? Are you a mustard guy?
I am a mustard guy.
So they could freeze mustard too.
Why the hell would you freeze mustard? I don't want to chew on the mustard.
It's preserved, bro.
Preserved from what?
Yo,
I'm not chewing on mustard.
Everybody's getting ready for the apocalypse, bro. And here's the thing. If it's freeze dry and packed like that, you could store more of it.
If everybody getting ready for the apocalypse, P12, I'm outside. That's when I got the pew-pew. I'll just come and take your food. But I'm not freeze drying nothing.
You're gonna be walking around here.
Who gonna get bit? Who gonna get bit? I know what to do. Hell no. Hell no. Listen, y'all seen The Walking Dead. Some could get cut off. If I get
It
bit.
might not be The Walking Dead.
surviving.
It might be the other one.
Which one?
They got the one on Z Nation. They got
I don't know that one.
What was the movie there with
I mean, if it's Dawn of the Dead, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just give up.
Yeah, those were like
once they start running, I'm done. Just kill me.
Usain Bolt.
Get that off the screen. Get that off the screen. It's disturbing me just looking at ketchup and then the slice. Just get that off the screen.
Y'all, let me know down in the chat how y'all feel about this, or leave your comments.
Yeah, leave your
ketchup
comments.
Slices.
Disgusting.
Is that a bad thing?
Of course it is. I'm telling you.
Noche over there is having a crash out. Now, unless you're going on your glizzy, I think you need real ketchup on your glizzy.
What'd you just say?
At this point, a hot dog.
You put meat in your mouth with the sliced ketchup?
Ketchup?
You putting meat in your mouth?
No.
Hell yeah.
But what I'm saying, though,
I'm about to log off. You out your goddamn mind. Take it back. 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 Take it back.
And you could roll it.
Chicken.
You could roll it.
Say you
could roll it up in the slice.
Well, I know you won't. I know you don't. I know you don't got no. Oh my god.
Hey yo, my neighbor just bought pizza too.
Yo, pizza on stream is one thing. My boy really eating chicken on stream.
What's wrong with that? If he want greasy keys, that's up to him.
I'll eat pizza for losers.
You ain't had the right. You know what? I'm getting deja vu. Go to Angelina's in West Hartford. Get you a slice.
What about
you feel
Pepe's?
The same way after that? Huh? No, Pepe's is. I feel like Pepe's is overrated. I'm sorry. If they had got Coach Ariyama some Angelina's, he'd have been okay with it. All right. But Pepe's is straight. But Angelina's to me is better. Bigger slice, better quality. It's not for losers.
They could mess me with that. Pizza is bread, cheese, and damn tomato paste. I don't know how you could stand it when you hate ketchup.
Because it's not the
same.
Life
of me, I can't understand how you like pizza.
Pizza doesn't have ketchup on it.
Right. I will explain.
Trying to ruin it for him, P.
No. You can't, because it's an oxymoron for me. I hate ketchup, but I love tomatoes. Yo, I acknowledge it.
Listen. Ketchup is one of my favorite things to eat on like hot dogs and burgers.
But then you say you don't like tomatoes?
I love tomatoes.
Oh.
The only thing I don't like is
I say the tomato paste. I don't like the tomato paste.
V8. I can't drink a V8.
Hell no, that's nasty.
V8's not good.
What's that drink that comes with the tomato sauce or the tomato juice?
Yeah, V8.
Yeah, that's V8.
No, the alcohol drink.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
No.
I could never those. I don't know what it is, but I can't.
Bloody Marys are for alcoholics.
But I love ketchup, but I'm just I remember as a kid eating bread and ketchup, bro. When we ain't had nothing in the fridge.
Okay, but do you see again? That's trauma.
No.
Niggas talking about
ketchup in the island. The ketchup in the island is sweeter.
It tastes way better.
It tastes way different.
For that situation, I retract my statement. I'll give y'all that.
But I would have did the same thing here if I needed to eat something.
And that is trauma. That's trauma.
Hey, so what? That's good trauma. You survive.
Hell no. Man, even the Islanders don't like our Heinz and all this other stuff.
We have different ketchup at home.
Yeah, at home. But I'm talking about, you said you would do it here. If you do it here, that's trauma.
I could find the ketchup here if I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
We got all Caribbean stores. Yeah.
Hell no. You go down the international aisle, it ain't the same.
It is the same.
Hell no.
Yeah. The products are reading us right here, man. We got the best president in the world right now doing things.
Exactly. Let's go. With that, we're going to transition.
Y'all international ketchup costs more now. Tariffs.
Hey, roll it up, baby.
You gotta tighten her abs up. You can't have a belly ring and you got the little chubble gut like that. That ain't good.
Is Daddy the one in the background?
I ain't seen no dad in the background. What you talking about, sir?
What you talking about? You ain't see Daddy in the background?
No, I
Is
saw
that
a girl
Daddy
look-
all the time?
No, I didn't see no dude out there.
Daddy.
I ain't see no father.
Y'all never seen that thing where the guy was like, "Chill, Daddy."
No, he's Daddy chill. What even is that?
I don't remember that one. I heard.
Oh no, you got to look that one up.
I
That
remember the P. Diddy one.
that man was disturbed.
Yeah, it was funny as
I
hell.
remember the P. Diddy one with
Hold on,
Meek
let
Mill.
me see if I pull it up right quick. 1 second.
Both
Better
of
not
y'all
get us
froze.
copywritten. What happened? What?
Y'all froze up on me there.
Nobody froze.
You
You
hit the
froze.
Matrix.
See, it's
I
because
froze.
you got all that high quality camera. We can't keep up.
It wasn't me.
It was you because we was over here still talking.
Yeah, you was talking, but ain't nothing was coming through.
No,
It's just me here alone. 'Cause I got my whole gig to myself.
Nah, he froze.
So you hit the Matrix again.
Nah,
Did he freeze
froze.
again?
You
Yeah,
froze.
Nah.
Yeah.
I could see you.
No,
the wheel
we saw you freeze frame.
Hold on, let's
see he froze again.
No, I did that on purpose.
Yeah. Nah, you was.
I did it on purpose. I was standing there.
But was that her daddy? Her daddy?
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Daddy, chill.
Oh God.
What the hell? My yard.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
That's a short clip. I want the long one, man.
Nah, you good. You good. There's having a whole rager at that man's house. He came home to find all the people there, including the daddy chill. He didn't know what to do.
Daddy, chill. There ain't no damn grown ass man telling me, "Daddy, chill."
Hey, but
Yo,
it
it's not that he
diffused the
said daddy
situation.
chill. It's how he said it. Like he went way down in octaves, way down. There weren't no bass in that voice.
But if you saw the way the father was raging before that, it brought him down real quick.
Yeah.
He was ready. Listen, he was ready to call the cops. He was ready to bash skulls. He was trying to get everybody out there. And that moment right there stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah, that's pretty great. That was funny though.
All right, let's roll into the next clip. Daddy, chill.
Let me go. You don't believe Myron.
Not today.
You don't believe Myron. You don't believe Myron.
We're gonna beg him out, bro. You a woman, man. Watch out.
You don't believe Myron. You don't believe Myron. You don't believe. You don't believe Myron. Leave.
No,
Because you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here.
Just let him. Hey, you can't.
Myron, get up in here. It's about the kids. Y'all never come up in here. Whoever made them tickets, get them up out of here. Get them up out of here. I don't give a fuck. I got big bomb money. Get up out of here. 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 Get up out of here.
Chill. Please chill. Chill.
Let me go. Let me go.
You asked for it, bitch.
Damn, Drewski at the end. Damn.
Yo, this was at graduation. What do you guys thoughts on this one?
Shout out to her for keeping her shirt tucked, man. Too many times the little chubba gut just be flying up, you know. So, you know, I'm glad she kept it PG.
Now, I know the thing said that she ruined her kid's graduation, but she didn't even get to see her kid graduate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how dumb was that?
Well, look, all I can say is this, though. What did that man do to make her that mad that she wouldn't drop it? He not supposed to be here. It could point to a deeper issue at hand. Just trying to see things from her perspective.
It doesn't matter. There's in a public place. It's like
it don't matter. What if this man essayed somebody?
Like, listen.
What if there's a restraining order involved?
It could be one. Okay, but so at a graduation, you can distance yourself. You know what I'm saying? But
man, you see how close them seats is. How she supposed to distance herself?
Bruh, we talking about it. I'm assuming the kid is old, but they're outside. You can sit your ass in the front. You can sit way in the back. It's probably a couple hundred people there. You know what I mean? She made it her point to like be ignorant. That's just ignorant. Now, I'm not saying that he ain't do nothing to her, but she ain't got no, or she just say you need to get out of here.
Yeah, she said that. And he wasn't leaving.
But everybody's trying to calm her down, and she got what she deserved.
Maybe they don't understand the situation. Because let's remember one thing. Nicki Minaj's own husband will not be able to attend his son's graduation from elementary school.
Yeah, that's because he can't be around kids.
All right, so maybe this individual is in the same situation. We don't know.
If that was the situation, she would have blurted it out. She would have been like, "Yo, he a pedophile. He ain't supposed to be here." She
wouldn't that be in the same vein as everything she was just doing?
No, this is a baby mama drama situation where the trauma is actually working at that moment. That was the trauma going on.
Yeah, being SA'd.
Nah, she would have said she was SA'd.
Who putting their business out there like that?
This has all to do with the child. That's it.
Yes, it's supposed to be about the child. She's protecting the child.
So okay, so I'm thinking about it like this. If it's high school, dude ain't been there the whole time. All of a sudden he shows up to high school graduation. Nigga missed 10 years of their life.
Yeah.
She's mad.
So hold on.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. It does matter.
He ain't putting none of the work in.
You're right, I know. But what she's upset.
So you allowing him to stay? You allowing him to stay?
But it's not her. Okay, if it's her house and she's having an event for the kid, no, he can't stay. But this is at the school. He decided to come to the school to a school event that his kid is in. So he could stand all the way over there in the back and watch, which didn't look like he was trying to get in her way, but she wanted to make sure he didn't enjoy none of it. And you know how it worked out? She ain't get none of it.
So you wanted them dudes. You wanted them dudes to have a group project, and you're okay with Habibi over there doing nothing, but he get the A2?
No.
That's what it sounds like.
Did she win in this situation?
It sounds like she carried most of the project, my guy.
Okay, so now she in jail while the dude who ain't been there getting to watch the graduation.
Nah, you guys are biased. You're biased to black men. Let me tell y'all why. Even though y'all black, y'all biased to yourself. Hey, ladies,
I know black. I know black.
So
you know black.
I know black. I know black.
You know black.
I know black. I know black. Soy dominicano. I know black. You black like this. I'm not black like this.
You know black. You know black, papi.
Me no black.
So I gotta save them from their self, guys. So
go ahead, save us.
Let me break this down. You guys are coming from the point of view that all of the trauma falls on the guy. That's all the narrative y'all painted. Oh, the father's in jail. That's what y'all just painted.
Nah, Doug, go ahead. Go ahead, finish.
What are you saying? I want to hear this.
The father wasn't there. P said the father wasn't there. He was in jail, right?
No, I didn't say he was in jail.
No,
he was out doing his thing.
So Brandon said she carried most of the weight. What happened to the ladies that don't want the father around, decide to have the child without the father, decide or refuse not to let the children in the father.
That happens too.
Refuse.
Hold on. What did you do? What did you do so that but what did you do so that this woman don't want you in her life or the child's life?
You moved on.
Okay.
Right. That too.
Okay. That ain't enough. Listen, that ain't enough to stop you from playing your role. Oh, she kept me away. She didn't let me see you. It's a bunch of malarkey. See, I'm not gonna use cuss words because you said that'll stop us from, whatever. It's no, ain't nobody gonna stop a real man from getting in his kids' lives.
I got videos. Of ladies telling guys. Hold on, let me take off the action camera. I have videos of ladies telling the guy, if you leave or if you come back, I'ma say you hit me. I'ma say you whoop me. I'ma say you did this to me.
Okay.
What? Why would you put yourself in that predicament?
Because at the end of the day, without evidence, you just look like a damn fool.
Bruh,
if you want to be in your kids' lives, you will make a way. Even if you go down to put your
out here.
Child support, guess what? They got to give you visitation. It don't matter what she wants.
Yo,
if you want to take care of your kids, you will find a way.
They got some actors out there.
Hey, 12.
That's fine.
12 could tell you from experience. He went through it.
So there's some actors out there. So I'm not even talking about my situation. Yo, I seen one so real. Well, we know of one that's so real where all the evidence was effing fabricated, and these people work for the fucking state.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They literally work for the state and was fabricating their stuff, like their abuse and all of that shit. You feel me? So
it's a business.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo. So why you saying that shit ain't true?
I witnessed it with DCF. When I went through that with the kids with DCF, yeah, I saw it. Because when you got the report and you be like, yo, none of this shit in here is even true. But when they go present that shit to a judge and you ain't there, like you see now that they're getting sued. The kid that had got thrown off the bridge in Middletown years ago, the father did it. And they claimed that DCF didn't protect the child enough. It was a baby, and the father threw him off.
How long ago was this?
This was years ago.
Okay.
And I can't remember who won, but they're suing DCF, which is the state. Yeah, they just made the case last week.
Yeah, man, got some stuff out there, man. People do whatever.
But I was just throwing that theory out there. You know what I mean? I think you make a good point because she's hurt.
Yeah.
And just like you said, what will make a woman act that way? And yeah, he moved on.
Yeah, he moved on. It's like, yo, you don't even have to not see your kid. You can move on and live a better life. You can, all you got to do is get married, get a better job, get a better looking wife, get some kids, and get a big ass house. Your life is in shambles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they personify everything that you got should have been to them. You got mad videos like that on the internet where ladies like guys leave them and they level the hell up, and the ladies like, oh, that should have been my house, that should have been my car. Tyler Perry got a movie like that where the guy got
You're not about to talk to me about no cross dresser making movies.
Yeah, that junk happens a lot, man, especially in our culture, like down in the West Indies, parts of Africa. But yeah, man, these cats will come and they'll be like, nah, I ain't trying to be like you. I want you. That's it. So they will come and take your shit.
Yeah.
And they'll smile doing it.
Yeah. They'll ruin your life. That's why, you got a lot of words of wisdom from older guys. So let me explain this one. So most guys, I used to thought that shit was stupid when guys used to say, hey, leave the mother with the kid and go live your life. You might think that's a bad idea. Guess what? The kids are going to come around when they turn 18.
I can't wait that long. I can't be a stranger to my kids.
But sometimes those are unfortunate situations because there's some mothers that use the kid against the father.
And that seemed like one.
And it's bad. Then there's mothers who allow their kids to see their dad all the time, vice versa. Because there's dads that get custody too. I got custody of my
Like
kids.
now, that should change.
When I went through this shit, I got custody. I was thinking like, yeah, I could go live my life, be out there. And they was like, no, sir, your work's not done. And I got custody of my kids. So my kids grew up with living with me, after they were in their middle ages. So it's on both sides, but I never stopped them from seeing their mom. But I could have if I wanted to.
After she told you to put gas inside the furnace, you should have.
No, that's diesel.
Whatever. All
No,
that.
you can't put gas in your
No, you know what I'm saying. She gave you better advice.
No. Gas and diesel.
Well, you can't with the dye and all this. Yeah, she gave you better advice. I'd grant you custody too.
She worked for the oil company.
She lied to you though.
Petro. Yeah, she was working for them.
No, she worked there, but she lied to you about that.
No,
you can't put
I came from the company. The company told me to do it because the people that was working there with her, she asked them, and it was like, "Oh yeah, you could just use this if you run out. It works."
Allegedly.
No, it works, and I use it anytime I run out, and I put that diesel in there.
That's $6 a gallon.
Yeah, man. I'd rather do that than run out if I had to, especially if it's real cold. I don't mind it.
All right. Let's roll into the next clip.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more. I
got do one
after this. Cool. Yeah.
Let's pick a good one for P.
Do you believe in magic?
Hold on there. Oh, this one. Let's run with this one for P.
Okay, so before I continue the story on how I met my husband and how I got pregnant by a damn immigrant who wasn't legally supposed to be in the United States. Now I got twins and I got another son by him. Yes, we still married. For the people who asking, yes, we are still married. Yes. Now, for the people who saying it's not possible to have twins with two separate dads, y'all maybe need to do your homework. Google it. Okay, so this one here, who is that? That's Alea. Alea is actually by my husband. And Alani is by my husband's father, making that his granddaughter and his daughter. Okay, even though my twins were together in one womb together, they have separate dads. Now, if y'all was watching the series on how I told you how I met my husband, y'all will understand how and when everything led up to how it did and how it happened. So if y'all don't know, I'm doing a whole little series on exactly how all this happened. Start from part 1 because it's a lot of details and it gets crazy, okay? It gets crazy. But if y'all want to know how I ended up in this position today, I'm breaking it down for y'all. Go ahead and watch it. Make sure y'all follow me too.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. That sounds like a real interesting story. Now, them kids about to be traumatized because she said her first set of twins is by my husband, and I'm sure she said husband's father.
Yeah, she did.
But these, oh my God. That is...
You siblings, but you aunt and niece.
So her first set of kids...
Oh, you froze?
Damn.
Oh, no.
So her first set of kids got to call a second set of kids uncle?
No, it's the same. It's
same,
one
same,
pair
just
twins.
One twins.
One pair of twins.
Yeah.
2 different fathers.
Oh, damn. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. So
ain't nothing going on.
But hitting both of them.
Yep.
And yeah, okay.
I've seen a story like this before.
That's even worse, yo. Like, because you got to think about how did she come to that point? How did she find out about something like that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a rare thing.
It just happened within the same time frame.
Probably at the same day.
If it's not under nefarious circumstances, she should have kept that to herself.
Exactly. I was thinking that too. Like I'm saying, them kids gonna be traumatized as hell.
I hate to say it, now I want to Google it.
But yeah, I know what happened. He probably both on the same day. But she married the son. So that means she was having an affair with the dad, or they had some fun together, all of them. Which is not common. Like a dad and a son ain't gonna do something like that unless I ain't gonna say his name right now. He's gonna be out in a few months, but that's awkward. No, because Diddy had his son at those freak off parties. You know what I'm saying? How many dads are doing a freak off with their kids? You know what I mean? So it has to be an affair. But I'm not banging my son's whoever he's dealing with. There's too many other women in the world.
Respect
Like,
that.
why do I need to be like? That's just nasty.
I mean, there's too many women in the world, but some of them are 1 in a million, like that Aaliyah song.
So what I would say is like if you look at that, right, and you guys bring up a good point, what would make her share this story and have the kids there?
I think she's traumatized. She's definitely not in her right mind.
She ain't traumatized. She
Oh,
too
yes,
happy
she
to
is.
say that story.
She looked clear and
She looks like it, but I think it's one of those Fugazi situation.
You don't think it's real?
Where she has a mask and it's up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Dude, ain't nobody like who's sharing that.
Yo, the amount of clicks, likes, shares,
And
and,
the fact that
subscribers she gonna get.
We definitely should do some
Research.
checking up on this because
Yep.
because
I can pull it up.
the husband has to know one of them kids ain't his. And if it ain't his, it's my daddy. So how does he feel about that?
Yo,
So
and
one kid got a call. God damn.
yo,
One
this
kid
guy,
got to call his dad grandfather, and one kid got a call. So what does his brother call the husband? Dude, hold up. That's his uncle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So fuck. So the husband have to call his wife kid uncle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude. Yo. It's clicking now. Okay, I got it.
She got up to part 8, bro.
Wait, what?
Yo, it's a unique story. It's worth a listen because you don't see that every day.
I'm
You
trying
know
to
what I'm
find
saying?
part 1.
Now I've seen ones where two homeboys smash a chick and something like that happened. And on a rare, but that's two friends, but a father and a son. You know what I'm saying? Because now she got to explain how did that happen. Did she drug him to make him you know? Did she hit him in the sinkhole and caught him while he was half drunk? You know?
Let me see if I can pull it up. We could run that one back before you leave.
But that's crazy.
Let me share. Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro.
How I ended up with an illegal immigrant for a husband. Okay, so I met him back around COVID time. This was like 2018. I was desperate. I was fresh out of a relationship. You know, I was kind of vulnerable. You know, I was going through some things, okay? And I met him on Facebook, and he said he was a car salesman and he was selling cars. I needed a car at the time. I didn't have a car. My car had just broke down. Like I said, I had just got out of a real toxic relationship. The person I was dealing with wrecked my vehicle. I didn't have a car, okay? So I met him on Facebook. He said he was a car salesman and he was gonna get me a car. When I went to go see the cars, girl, let me tell my story. When I went to go see the cars, he was kind of cute. And I'm like, dang, what's the down payment? Because I ain't got no cash, but I got a little ass. So we got to looking at the cars, and he like, what's your credit looking like? And I'm like, my credit jacked up. And he like, well, you got to put down some money. And I'm like, well, I ain't got no money. So he was like, he's looking at me, and I was looking at him. And next thing you know, he was like, maybe you should come back with a co-signer. I said, nah, I need a car today. Like, what can you do for me, like, right now, today? Like, what can I do? I basically put it all out there. I said, what can I do right now, today, to assure I pull off this lot in a vehicle? And he said, all right, come in the office. It was like a little, not a shed, but like a mobile home type of thing where they do the dealer plates and all that stuff at. So I come inside, it's candles lit and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It smelled real good in there. It was real nice in there too. I can't even lie. And it wasn't really nothing in there. It was like a desk and a chair, and a little couch. The couch is a little outdated. So I'm like, what the fuck we about doing here? I just told you I ain't had no money. This nigga, we come in, not this nigga, because he ain't a nigga. He locked the door behind us. And I'm like, what you doing? Like, I'm thinking like, oh shit, he about to sell my organs so I can get a down payment or something. I don't know, but I'm like, what the fuck going on? Next thing you know, he shut the little light off. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Am I getting pranked or whatever? So next thing you know, the couch that I said looked a little outdated. Come to find out that motherfucker was a sofa pull out bed thing, the pull out. It had a little switch on the side. He got to doing it like this. I thought that motherfucker was a jack in the box. I'm like, what the fuck he got the car. What's that thing when you get a flat tire and he got to crank it up. The couch came out. I'm like, hold the fuck on. It turned into a full-blown bed. It already had sheets on it and everything. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this must be what y'all do to the bitches who ain't got no money. Because why is it already set up for whatever to go down in this motherfucker? So I'm thinking, like, what the hell going on? Like, what? The next thing you know, somebody's knocking at the door. But by that time, it had already... By the time they started knocking on the door, it was already panties on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to tell this story because my kids right here. So I'm going to tell this story and make it PG-13. But... the person knocking at the door, I'm gonna have to come back because this getting long, y'all. If y'all want me to come back with part 2 or what? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so this is gonna be story
time. Told you, don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Back with part 2. This is part 2 of how I got swindled at the car lot. Fell in love with an illegal immigrant. Okay, so we done did what it did. Did everything. He didn't agree to give me a car. It was his little Kia Forte. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I ain't got no money, so I can't be really picky for real. All right, so we did what we did. Okay, for the down payment, we did what we did. Next thing you know, somebody knocking at the door, bam at the door. This girl walk in, and she kind of looked like she pissed. I'm thinking like, dang, I know this nigga's bitch ain't here, and he got all this extra shit going on. He helping with down payments, and this bitch about to hold on. And this bitch about to come in and put me down on the ground. I don't know, but I'm a little scared. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I'm like, I can leave, but I ain't leave without that car though. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't leave without that car because I know I just did what I needed to do and what needed to be done on this little pull-out sofa bed thing. I ain't leaving until I got a key or a tag or something. So she like, what she said? She was like, I need to speak to Mark, but mind you, his name Mark. So I'm like, who the fuck? She know this nigga's name and shit. I'm like, dang, how the fuck do they know each other? Why she in here blowing down like that? She yelling and stuff. She like, but kind of find out his daddy named Mark too. His daddy worked at the car spot too. So they both got the same goddamn name. Mind you, I barely knew this nigga. I just needed a car. So long story short, his dad was running the same play. His dad was putting bitches in cars too. So having this girl get pregnant, I guess a couple months beforehand. I mean, a couple months after the fact, after she got her car, she didn't got pregnant. But I was kind of peeping, seeing. I'm thinking like, what's really going on? What's going on? Next thing you know, the dad walk in and he asked us, he was like, can y'all step out for a little bit while he talked to her? Long story short, the car that they put me in was her car. They repoed her car after the fact, after she already put her down payment down on the same car that they given me. They put her, repoed her car because I guess she didn't make the car notes. She didn't pay the car note, so the car was back on the lot. So she came here to really get her car back. So all the confusion and shit, they had me confused as fuck. I didn't know what was going on. I just know I needed a car. So while we stepped out, he's showing me the car. And I'm looking in the car. I'm in the car. I'm like, oh shit, this little kid, it's all right. It's kind of small, but it's cool, whatever. I hear some yelling and shit. I'm like, damn, it's going down in there. I'm like, all right. He like, I'm gonna just run in there and print the plate out.
We got enough. You guys got enough of this shit?
Yeah, unfortunately.
So I'm assuming the daddy eventually jump in on that down payment.
Hell yeah, he had to test the waters. If she giving it out,
Yo, so you gonna meet somebody, try to get a down payment and hit it raw? You gonna raw?
She said they weren't black.
Huh?
She said they're not black. Yeah,
they're not black. So guess what? I'm gonna populate as much of them as I can.
Yeah, but still,
they don't care, Pete.
No shame.
If y'all want a down payment, we gonna give y'all a down payment. So that's all it is. Yo, you got people that some people don't care. They don't care.
Booty over money is wild.
That's crazy, yo.
And it seemed like they busting them down over the one car. So that Kia Fonte made them their money back.
I just wonder how many more women out there done either got pregnant or they done this to, because like this is already a shit show to begin with, and it just gets worse.
Yeah, so you see, a lot of ladies, it's like this. You think a dude could go to a car dealership and be a gigolo for a chick? I do whatever. And be in the back there pumping it, like, oh, I had to hit Bueller. Nah, he ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that is insane, though.
Dudes don't get no options like that. You know what I'm saying? Back there huffing and puffing just to produce, to get a, let me roll off the lot with this. Nah.
Yeah, that is insane. But all right, yo, I'm gonna see y'all. I gotta head out.
All right, you say. Yeah, so that was that one, man. I that one was crazy.
That hurt my heart, man. Definitely. To have her tell that story, absolutely no shame involved, nothing. What happened to the world, man?
And that's what I was saying. And she's documenting this. Her kids gonna see this, yo. They gonna grow up and be like, "Mama was a," you know what I'm saying? Reckless. This reckless, yo.
Crazy.
Reckless. I hope she ain't. I don't know, bro. Some people make this shit up to get clout, but
and that's what I'm hoping, but it don't seem like it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that's our truth. But some things you keep to yourself.
Exactly. That's one. That is one. All right, let's roll to the next clip.
All right.
How you doing? Morning. You're doing business here? They called and concerned that you're just sitting here and not really doing anything.
No way.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I gotta give you something. The bank called and said that they're concerned that I'm sitting here waiting for them to open up.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. Tampa is out of control, man. But it's another guy.
Are you doing business here?
Hell yes, I'm. This is my bank.
Okay. Are you gonna go inside?
Yeah, as soon as they're open, they open up at 9 o'clock. I can't believe they called you for real.
Just right on. They said they're concerned.
Crazy, man. That's crazy.
So you're just waiting for the bank to open?
Hell yes. I got too much stuff to do at the bank. Too much stuff to do. Place of business.
All right.
That's crazy though. They called
They were
you.
concerned.
Okay.
They said you had alcohol and whatever. So I don't know if they saw you in Red Bull as your alcohol. I don't know. So you gotta understand it's a bank and people hanging out in the bank parking lot makes them a little nervous.
Mason, the person's out here waiting for the bank to open at 9 o'clock.
Well, you gotta understand people rob people coming in and out of the banks. That's an issue, right? You understand?
The employees they can't even afford what I have.
So, is this why banking while black?
Absolutely. I actually had a similar type situation. It didn't escalate to the police, but I dropped off my kids to go to school. I wanted to go to the bank to withdraw some money, and the bank was due to open in about 10 or 15 minutes, and I waited in the parking lot. There was one other car there, and I saw a guy. He must have been waiting too, but then I'm like, all right, it's not open. I'll just wait. I see the guy open the door and go into the bank. And so I'm like, wait, it's not open yet. I ain't want to follow after him because I ain't want nobody to think nothing crazy. So I waited until it was the right time when it actually opened. Come to find out, it was one of the staff who worked there, but it just felt wrong. I didn't want nobody to say, you know, hey, this dude is just outside waiting this and that. I just waited until it was 9 o'clock. I actually went in and made sure they saw me like, hey, y'all open? Even though it's after time, I want to do everything by the book because the last thing I need is for somebody to say, hey, this black dude looks suspicious. I'm just trying to withdraw my money like everybody else.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
I feel like this could be a lawsuit, man. Y'all discriminating against this man.
Well, I understand, but these are some of the things as minorities we do go through. Most people could show up, go to places, and not be, you know, fit the criteria. You know what I'm saying? You got people like I remember one time I had a student. This is before COVID. He got up and he went to the bank. You know how you had the ski mask?
Yes.
He wasn't fully 100% there. He went to the bank with a ski mask on because it was cold outside. And the bank was asking him to take off his ski mask. And he would just say, I just want to withdraw my money and go to school or whatever. Ain't nothing happened to him, but they kicked him out the bank. And he was hella upset that they kicked him out the bank. Before we walk into a bank, we know we have to take everything off. Now, COVID, you could go in there with mask on, but prior to COVID, if you were dark tone and you walked in a bank with a ski mask, they calling the boys. They calling the boys. So, yeah, that's crazy, though. That's crazy.
But I stand with him. You a black man in a Tesla at that, waiting patiently. There's somebody else waiting, and y'all still think that this man is like a threat. Crazy.
That's the thing, It's like you in a parking lot. You got it's like this. But then again, some people be weird, because some people don't care. They don't think ahead. Like a smart person would say, if I'm gonna do something, I ain't gonna have the license plates. I ain't gonna have, my face ain't gonna be shown. He was sitting there for minutes, so the surveillance camera should pick him up. It's definitely pick him up. But some people don't think. Some people just do and live with the. Some people just do and still get away with it. They do and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, in a day and age when this could cost somebody their life just for waiting for the bank, people need to be more cognizant.
And you can't even get all your money from the bank.
Crazy.
Let's roll into the next one.
Let's get it.
Let's go with this one.
I had to climb on top of a car to get on top of the gate to climb down to get into the house. And then he was just in there asleep when I busted in the room.
First you jumped over the fence, then you broke in the house.
Why would I jump over the fence and not break in the house?
Well, you could have let the fence part out, so I broke in the house.
Yeah, but I had to jump over the fence first, which was like, it had to be at least 10 feet.
You broke in his house how? With like a window?
I went through like one of the back doors. Like I checked because there's like a glass house. It's in LA in the hills. And like a lot of those houses are made out of like glass. Yeah. So I literally checked every glass door and one of them was open. And
first, how long was it before he didn't pick up the phone? Like,
well, I was out with my friends and we was having a conversation or whatever. And the conversation just stopped. And we was talking about something. I can't remember. It was important. And I was like, hello. He didn't text me back. So then an hour go by. He still didn't text me back. I was like, hello. He didn't text me back. So then I called. He didn't answer. I was like, okay, cool. I sat at the hookah place for 2 more hours with my friends. No reply. So then I had to pop up at the house because what are you doing?
And then when he seen you busting in the room,
he was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, well, you didn't answer the phone.
Wait till I respond.
No, you my boyfriend.
That doesn't mean like you're connected to my hip. That's invasion of privacy.
I don't give a fuck. And niggas done popped up and drugged me out of sections at the club before. You invaded my privacy.
You with a nigga.
And he could have been with a bitch because that's what I thought.
Could have, but I done seen you with niggas. Bitch, get your ass up out of section.
It's the same to me.
That's crazy.
He crazy. We was crazy.
So what do you think about this interaction of this lady thinking her actions were justified? What do you think?
Absolutely toxic. And she's 100% okay with this. Like,
yeah.
When did this become normal? Like, okay, you didn't answer the phone, so I'm going to hop a fence, check all the windows, break into your house and see what you're doing. Like, Huh?
Yeah. When I heard this, I was like, wow, she committed to it. She really committed to it. One of the things I can't see is, do you actually really want to be with someone like that? You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I get what you're saying, but then in looking at it, still passionate. It takes a passionate person to do all of that.
True, but if you check this, right? I've done seen people do crazy stuff. Like, it leaves it's like there's no trust. That's not trust at all. It's passion, but not trust. And that's where you get the whole thing of passion of crime. Because if she showed up and something was happening, she's also passionate to do a passion of crime.
How do I say this appropriately? I'm not against crimes of passion. If a man strangled the life out of a woman, he loved her enough to do it. All right, he loved her enough to take her life slowly.
Let me ask you: was it his life to be taken?
I mean, when y'all together, y'all together.
Well, that was boyfriend and girlfriend. They never hopped the broom, and they not married.
It could lead to it though. Got to get there first. She's verified that he's not cheating by jumping the fence and breaking in the house. So it could go further.
So when I see relationships like this, it ain't gonna last, because it give me the makings of a passion of crime type deal, where you know that person, you can't trust that person, and it'd be funny. It'd be them same people cheating. The one with the passion of crimes, they scared you gonna be cheating, but they the same one. They gonna be mad as hell. They slipped up and end up on something. You feel me?
Man, listen here. You've seen Baby Boy starring Tyrese Gibson and Taraji P. Henson. They had the same type of relationship, and yet at the end of the movie, they were still together. It's possible. It may have its ups and downs like a roller coaster, and it may go absolutely off the rails, but it's possible.
I'm not knocking that, because I've definitely seen marriage and relationship where they fight like cats and dogs, but like after they get to a certain point, it's like that should just even out, and they just become normal. They just became normal. It's like damn, they don't fight, they don't do nothing. It's like they just became normal because they lived so outrageous for so long. They just I get it.
That's the line. That's the line.
Yeah, it just evens out. So I've seen it, but I don't think for me, I can't have that drama shit, because it's like at the end of the day, I'm too laid back. You feel me?
Well, opposites attract, and so you may be laid back, but if you can find you a woman that's gonna hop the fence for you, she's a keeper.
Nah.
Yeah.
For the military, let her jump some damn.
Nah, man. Listen, now that military, the uniform, that's gonna get you hurt. That's gonna be a crime of passion.
Yeah. All right.
Don't give up on love, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's roll into the next clip. Oh, let's do this one.
So you can't react to what I say to you, and you can't react to what I say to you. No, I can't react to what you say to me.
Okay.
All right? You're not the best I ever had.
You're not either.
I wish you were taller. Like, I like men that are, like, a lot taller than you.
I like women that have prettier toes. I wouldn't. Like, no.
Okay. I can understand why your ex left you.
I like white girls more than black girls. What again?
What? You're pissing me the fuck off. Like, you really are. Okay. You're not as good as basketball as you think. You weren't all that.
I don't like how you do your braids.
What is wrong with you? No, it's not funny. Like, that's not funny.
What are you talking? Isn't this the game? All right, your turn.
I don't have nothing else to do. Like, nothing.
Winner is...
So, the truth hurts. You think... the question I got questions, but I wanted to go with this was, you think she got upset because of what he was saying, or he was just playing the game to win?
Both. You know, that's the wonderful thing. When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. She brought this up. He played the game. She didn't like where it went. So why bother in the first place?
Yep.
And from that point, she just felt like she had to one up him. And I don't even think he was trying to one up her. I think he was just telling the truth.
Yeah.
And it just did not sit well for him. And I feel bad because that's how relationships get ruined.
Exactly, because now she always gonna have that behind her mind, because the thing is, why did she leave it? You're not the best that she ever had. When people play games like that, they got ulterior motives. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, in a subtle way, it's like, I'm gonna hint to you I'm cheating, but I'm not gonna tell you I'm cheating. But when we break up, I'm like, but I told you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Because in my
saying?
head, I'm like, what is her end game? Especially starting so below the belt like that.
Yep. Because he could have took it. I was like, yo, if it was a game and he held it, he knew what to say to trigger her. But she got mad halfway and like, yo, you're pissing me the hell off.
Yep.
That white girl comment was like, I like white girls more than black. Yo, that's a dagger, yo. That's a, you know what I'm saying? That's a dagger. Yeah,
I couldn't do it. There's certain things men already know. We just be like, nah, I don't think we should do that.
Nah,
and I hope that people listen. I hope the women listen.
Yeah, but let's see if it kicks in very quick. Oh yeah, it kicked in tonight. I should have hit it earlier. I was supposed to set it up earlier, but yeah, man. So you want to do one more, or you want to call it there?
No, let's do one more.
Cool. I got more.
Let's make it count. I think we could make it to the 2-hour mark.
Cool. Let's roll that.
Come on, let's get it.
Here we go. Let's roll with what's this one? Oh, let's go with this one.
My husband and I were together for 8 years, 4 years dating, 4 years married, and I decided to move out in February. And do you want to know how many times in the now 3 months that we've been separated that he's begged me to come back, told me how much he loves me, how much he wants to make it work, how much he misses me and our dog? 0 times has he tried. It actually took less than a week for me, or less than a week from me moving out for him to be on Tinder. So I am just, continuing on, and he obviously doesn't give a shit about me. So with every day that passes, I'm more and more sure of my decision to file for divorce. In my head, my heart is still catching up, but it'll get there. And I think my intention with sharing this with you is just being vulnerable. And maybe the internet isn't always the best place, but in the times that I have chosen to be vulnerable with people are some of the best moments that I've had in making friends, in meeting new people, So I think there is value to sharing what I'm going through, because maybe I can help somebody else not go through the same thing. So yeah, he obviously doesn't want me back, and I'm not going back. So this is my life now.
Hold on, let's switch back.
Robin.
No. I put up the banner, but it switched back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
he's not telling the whole story.
So she said after 8 years, she moved out.
That's what she said? She said she moved out?
Yeah, she moved out. Why did she move out?
That's what I want to know. That she's not telling the full story.
Yeah, because
we don't hear anything about infidelity. We don't hear about verbal abuse, emotional abuse. She just said she moved out. Why?
She probably the one that probably cheated.
Maybe, because why would you expect him to be begging for you to come back, though? And he didn't do nothing.
Exactly, and that was the part I was like, yo, she had to do something, because it's like this. The worst you could do, unless you got money and you're not in that upper echelon where you could be married and living separate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, yo, I got money, we got money. You do your thing, you're making your money over there. I gotta go fly across the country. I'm gonna make my money and come back, or I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? You can afford to live apart. Where you a plane ticket is a quarter, you know what I'm saying? Or you want me to come home? I'll be home in the morning. You get on a flight, you come home, you see your wife. You know what I'm saying? Well, I see relationships like that. One of the ladies I had, she lived in Connecticut, but she was from like half of the way across the country. And she had her kids. She had a whole life. You know what I'm saying? Where, if she called her husband taking that 12-hour drive from, it was like Oregon or it's one of them countries out there all the way to Connecticut for his wife. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. So I've seen relationships like that. But it's more okay for a guy to do it. It's harder for a woman unless that woman is the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The woman is the breadwinner. And even at that, ladies, like, I can't call it, because even people with money, they do wearing shit too. But a regular couple, I can't even put it, because even the movies where people leave, they go other state, they do dumb shit. So, yeah, something went down, because you're not just going to leave your husband and expect to keep a husband. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And then more than that, I think you might be right in terms of her cheating or doing something, because how would you know he's on Tinder? You'd have to be on Tinder.
She monitoring him. He doesn't seem like he paying attention to her. So, no, you just can't. Even when ladies leave, guys don't even chase them. Even in marriage, guys don't really even chase them. They might want their marriage to work, but why chasing you? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's that stuff out of the movies, The Notebook and whatnot. Oh, I'm going to chase you to the end of the world. Nah. Yeah. Unless he messed up and he's trying to fight for her to get back. No. So I wish I knew the full story with this one. What is she hiding? Because you want to help the world with your story, but you're not giving us all the pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah, something about her. I'm not saying off, but something about her telling this story is kind of. It ain't hitting for me. It ain't hitting for me. Any closing thoughts on this one?
If y'all get married, if you make that commitment to walk down the aisle with somebody, and I've said this before, at least put the effort in. It takes both sides. It may not be 50-50 every day. It may be 80 one day from one person, 20 from another. But as long as y'all put in the effort, y'all should work out.
Yeah.
So vow before God, y'all. Do not take it lightly.
Cool. All right, let's roll into this next clip right here. Here we go.
I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's funny.
Hold on. I want to educate you, bro, because y'all ever some shit you making jokes about? Bro, folks' grandmama experienced that torture in it. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like ain't nobody experienced torture with no white face, but a black face.
You're a more serious guy.
I'm not.
And
serious.
I'm a more like let's all make fun of each other and be bros. I'm friends with blacks, whites, purples, Mexicans, all of the above, girls, boys, Indians, all of that. So I think you're like really serious.
I do too.
You're really serious. You're a serious guy, and you're like, I don't want to make fun of anybody. I'm the opposite.
No, that's your side. But Walker, how am I serious? You don't even know me. I'm sorry that cameras is here, bro. I never did this in my life. This is my first time. But what I'm
First time what?
Ever being on the live stream.
I think it's good that we're having this.
Now, I don't even know how viral it is. I just seen it. I'm like,
Well,
I can't wait to see
I
it.
want to say, because I know you and we met briefly and you.
Can I land my plane? Can I just
Go
land my
ahead,
plane?
land your plane.
Would have been funny for you, bro. I swear to God, bro. Jake Paul, bro, you got a good brand, nigga. That blackface shit kind of fuck. Any nigga that black, bro, excuse me, saying nigga that I talk my people. Any nigga that say you, any black person that tell you, if they sit and tell you, nah, bro, that's a joke. They lame as fuck, and that's what we call, bro. You're lying, bro. You selling, you know that shit ain't funny.
All right, y'all. I love it. I got to keep us moving. We're on a time schedule. Who wants to release some music, play some shit?
Oh, we
rap
have some
on
music.
Shit?
I ain't know what we was here for.
No, you're good. You're good. This was
bro, I'm sorry for fucking up your energy, bro. I just had to let you
No, you're good. You're good. I mean,
bro, you know my problem is, bro, I'm just grown as fuck, bro. I'm not them grown niggas you need. Trust me.
I like what they're doing. They're just chilling with their sunglasses on. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, nah, you.
That was the Think Brothers.
The Paul brothers, right? Well, Logan wasn't there, but
yeah. No, the basketball players on the chair.
Oh, the Ball brothers. My bad.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they look crazy with their shades on. I recognize one of them, but like,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Why they had their shades on? But
you remember the incident with Jay Paul when Drewski wore the white face? Yep. Let me tell you this, right? He said black people never face white face. Yes, the hell they did. It was called Ku Klux Klan.
You call that white face? No, that wasn't white face because we couldn't see them white faces.
But you seen the damn mask and it was white.
Absolutely.
It was a face.
One of the most chilling things that I can remember in my childhood. My grandfather used to get Time magazines, all types of magazines, Jet, everything, Ebony. He used to have magazines on magazines. But there was one magazine he had. I don't know if it was from Time, whatever it may have been. It was the image of a Klansman, and his eyes was red. And I remember seeing that. It used to scare the hell out of me.
I know what you're talking about. That was one of the most iconic picture on Time. I seen that shit. Chills.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oof. When I tell you, I used to walk by that magazine, and that's just like, what the hell? Couldn't stand to look at it.
No, I put it in ChatGPT.
But as you're looking for it, though, shout out to Waka Flocka for confronting Jake Paul, because at the end of the day, when he even said that he was going to come out with the blackface thing, I thought to myself, like, he better not actually do it. It may be 2026. Some things just don't fly. There is no racism associated with whiteface. It's not a historical thing. Blackface been going on for the longest time. You couldn't get black actors to do it, so you decided to do minstrel shows in your blackface. It's always been a historically documented thing. Now, if Dave Chappelle want to go on Chappelle's show and do whiteface as Brian Gumbel or whoever else, it's fine. There's no historical racism behind it. Still isn't when Drewski does what he's doing, but blackface should always be untouchable. There's no rhyme or reason for it. Even when Drake did it, it was cringe.
Yeah.
So shout out to Waka Flocka for checking him.
I understand 1 and 2. One did it out of spite. If he came out and did it before, if Logan Paul, that's the one, right?
Nah, Jake Paul.
If Jake Paul came out and did it before Drewski, it would have been a different tone.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm not saying it would have been right. He did it out of retaliation for Drewski doing it to level the playing field.
He did.
What before a lot of people they used to do it. You know how much like now after that Drewski did it, a lot of people came out and did it. So why didn't they do it before? They would have got the backlash of it, but hey, that's what happened. Is like when you play with fire, you get burned. So it's like one of those things where Drewski did it and it exposed a lot of people that wanted to go out and do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you do something wrong and it takes someone to do it for you to go and do it, that's your feelings about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's your true feelings about it.
I mean, really and truly, when you looking at the last 10, 15, 20 years, I don't even know how to say it without it sounding correct, but like the only acceptable blackface was Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
We ain't even know.
I still don't know how they got away with that.
It's not even that, because the time when that came out, even though it was an issue, it was a paid actor and he was doing a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And it wasn't like he was playing the role as a fake black. It's like, yes, he was a black person, but you could tell he put the soul into it. Back when they were doing black faces, they were making black people look dumb. They were making them look stupid, like they didn't understand. They were always doing dumb shit. They were ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So that's a clear difference in between the times. Because it's like this: white people dressing up in blackface and pretending to be black people. It was their point of view of how they see black people, and it was dumb. It was never competent. They never put on blackface and come in and play a professor, holding high esteem and running for president. No, they always show you the black person being dumb and can't do jobs and making mess and fumbling, and you know what I'm saying? It was always poor depiction of black people. That's what made it bad. You know what I'm saying? Even cartoons and all of that. They were showing cartoons from around the world, right? Mm-hmm. So they had the one in America. The one in America, the black people or the character of the people were mainly like apes and that type of form, and they were like real grotesque in a way. But when you go to outside the US, when they depict black people, they were like royalty, big, strong, and tall. Only when you go to certain countries that were more European descent, they always had the black people looking like apes and poor character. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn it because I didn't even know. And even growing up, we were watching it. We thought that shit was funny until someone had to tell you, like, that's how they see. That's the representation of black people they have. You know what I'm saying? But you learn. It's like, wow, they put a lot in cartoons.
They do. And I mean, even modern times, they were still doing it. There's many examples of things that I used to see, and I didn't think anything of it, not realizing that technically it was blackface. You got characters like Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z. I didn't think that was blackface. I thought he was just a dark-skinned alien with pink lips. That was blackface. They done took off the lips from him. There was a Pokemon character, I think it was called Jinx. That was supposed to be blackface. They took off her lips, I believe, so that it's not blackface anymore. So I'm like, damn, I didn't even realize. But I will say, shout out to the people for at least keeping these things in mind and not wanting to evoke feelings of the past of blackface or offending people. It is what it is. Oh yeah, Jinx. They made her go from black to like a lighter bluish color. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like they made him look like what you call it?
A minstrel show.
They made him look like, let me tell you exactly where they get it from. They got it from like the Wizard of Oz with Michael Jackson being the Scarecrow. The same kind of caricature of Michael Jackson. Yeah, it's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Even like all of that stuff, like the Wizard of Oz and all that shit. But yo, man, let's hop into the next one.
Let's get it.
We try not to go too deep in the race stuff too now.
That's just our lens on the world, y'all. But we do encourage more people to come on, share y'all lens with us. If you're trying to come on Late Night Line, please hit that link. All right. Send us your email address. Show your face. Come on, share your views with us because we definitely want to open the floor to conversation. It ain't just us. We welcome the world. There we go.
Let's go with. Where's the one? I wanted this one.
I just drove by my old job and I thought about the fact that I used to have a coworker who was homeless living out of her car, right? That's sad. Okay. She also had a boyfriend who also lived in a car with her, but he didn't have a job. He refused to work because he said sometimes his knees be hurting. Our job told her they would hire him, but he said, I can't get no job because sometimes my knees be hurting. He used to sit in the car all day with the windows down, and he would text her and be like, can you bring me some water because it's really hot outside? We live in Florida, so it's hot, right? And she would get up from her desk and go and take him water outside multiple times a day. She was always asking people to borrow money. She never asked me because I never gave that. I never gave off that vibe that I'm going to let you borrow money from me. She never paid it back. That's what everybody said about her, right? Then I asked her one day, I'm like, you know, hey, like, you're in your 20s, like, you don't have family, parents, or whatever. This girl said, yeah, my parents have told me that they would let me come and stay with them until I get on my feet, but they say he can't come, and I don't want to desert him because he's already told me that everybody he's ever loved always just picks up and leaves him, and I don't want to do the same thing to him. I said, boo, I think it's a reason why they leave him. And she was like, no, you just don't get it, da-da-da. And I said, you're sleeping in your car by choice at this point. You have a decent job, but you're sleeping in your car by choice. Whenever she would eat, she got to feed him because he had zero income. Every friend he ever stayed with, he basically burned all his friends, burned all his bridges. So they had nowhere to go. He had no family that would allow him to come. Her family said they would help her, but they weren't helping him. And she was like, no, it's either both of us or none of us. Girl. And I rode by and I thought about that. And I really do think about that girl often. And I wonder how she's doing. Not enough to ever reach out because I ain't got nothing for you. But I really wonder how she's doing. All right.
Damn.
Homeboy, a leech.
Pretty much. I mean, she is a ride or die, but she's stupid.
Yeah, she's blind. She's blind. Love is blind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do have ladies like that. They have a big heart, but their heart overwhelms their judgment. You get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're trying to say, but it's like, what does he bring to the table? What is he literally doing for you? What is he providing for you that you're saying, you know what, I'm going to put me last? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's so, because if his knee hurt, trust me, I can't understand that quality of living because a nigga can't lay no pipe. Trust me. If his knee hurt, if he can't work,
he ain't doing nothing.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't doing nothing.
Nothing.
Unless that boy an eater. You know what I'm saying?
But guess what? Ain't enough space for that in the car. Sorry.
Unless that boy an eater. That's all. Other than that, there's no life, no future. It's nothing. Nothing.
BLD, what's up? What's up? Welcome back.
Yeah, what's up?
No, I mean, hopefully she gets to a place where she can encourage him to do better. But my knees hurt. You got to do something about that, my boy.
Yeah.
Like, if you ain't willing to go out and make your life better, if you dependent on somebody at that, that's crazy. You're never going to get nowhere. You're going to be in the same place. And this is why those bridges were burnt. This is why nobody wants you to live with them. You're not doing for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's bringing her down. He's bringing her down, man. She got to now make that decision to move on with her life because, and I understand, how do these dudes find these chicks? And I bet she probably a pretty girl too.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty girl. I always see chicks like that. They be pretty and they end up with the bum. You know what I'm saying?
I do, but you know what? It's the power of words. She feel bad, and I'm pretty sure he probably telling her day and night inside that car, like, "Oh, I wish things were better. We're gonna be better, but I need you by my side." He guilting her. And she's letting it work.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That breaks my heart, man. I got girls too, so it's like, and I'm glad. It's like you got to be real. It's like this is one of the things to tell your kids, like, don't bring home no bum, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't
But at
bring
the
home
same
no-
time, I can't let you live in your car. Even if I gotta drag you out that mother, separate you from him, you gotta know this ain't it. You always want your kids to make their choices by themselves, but it's like, what you doing? What are you doing?
See, and
You
that's
need
it.
some
You let
guidance.
them make their choice by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let's pose this different question. So
Go for
are parents right for stepping into their kids' relationship when they're young? We're not talking about they married, when they're young and they're making like life decisions like this, poor life decisions.
So you're saying early 20s, right?
The early 20s, yeah.
Yes. Like you just getting ready to go out into the world on your own if you in your early 20s, if you ready for that. And you got to listen to reason. You got to listen to the people who've been here before you, who know better than you do, or else you're going to be in this situation supporting some bum who needs hurt living in the car with you while you working. Like, if you can't tell somebody the truth and put it in no uncertain terms and you still going to go in that direction, something ain't right.
I feel sorry for her, Ryan. Definitely feel sorry for her.
But you know what? See, that's the thing. I do. And now that we saying it out loud, just because we got logic and sense, I don't feel sorry for her. Because at the end of the day, you are choosing.
Not him.
I'm saying I don't feel sorry for her no more. She's choosing to live in this situation. She's choosing to support a bum. She's choosing to support somebody who can't support her. If that's the life she want to live, she ain't had the right role models. How is this the thing that you wanna walk towards when hopefully your parents was providing that right example? That's why, man, when I'm in front of my girls, straight up and down, I hope that they look for a man like me.
Yeah.
That's what they say girls are supposed to do. I hope I'm providing the correct example. I hope I'm providing the right example. Find somebody that's like your father. Because I don't know what her father looking like. Shoot.
And ain't too much of us left out there too.
Yeah, that's true. If she even had an example to look at, might just be mama saying, "Baby, come on home." Mama, I can't.
She probably she probably don't got no father though. I don't see like no father around there, because if it was a real father, he'd go around there. Hey, I paid $20 to, and I used to think, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. Some of the stuff that I see when I was young, I used to be like, yo, that's messed up. But like now I get older, I understand some of these movies. When you go back and you think back some of these movies where fathers pay off guys to leave, you know what I'm saying? Or fathers be like, yo, did you hit it? Yo, hit it, then leave. You know what I'm saying? Break a heart. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want sexually. Break a heart, do what you got to do, get what you want. And then I'm going to give you a little $1,000, go about your business. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, that's messed up. But not like now you get older, it's like, all right, give him what he want. Once he get what he want, let him go. Because we already know he ain't going to stay around. You might as well cut the umbilical cord right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trying to protect her in your own way. I mean, you know me. I ain't giving up no $1,000 so you can leave my daughter, but I give you a bat to the mouth.
Well, some people's is the language people speak. You know what I'm saying?
What language?
No, some people are motivated by certain things. Some people are motivated.
Like what?
Yeah, we see shows like that where, if people after money, you give them what they need to leave.
Listen, if his legs don't work, make him not work even more.
I understand.
You living in your car. What you gonna do if I pop a tire? Leave my daughter alone.
Make it difficult. Let's roll into this one right here.
Come on.
The audio is out.
She's cussing.
That one doesn't have the audio. Let's go to this
The
one.
women that's out here pretending like they hate men, or matter of fact, scratch that. The women on this internet out here pretending like they hate men and they telling you to hate a man as well. They want you to be gay. They want you to go date other women or to remain single. That way it's less competition for the men that they actually want. Y'all ain't figured that out yet?
I think that's true.
You think it's true?
Yeah.
That's a long game to be playing to get a man.
Trust me, it's like if you look at it, think about it. It's so much people out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And grandma in the same dating pool with mom and daughter. They're all in the same dating pool. There's no way we could go back to the car salesman where the father and the son busted down. If the grandson was around, he would have got some head. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So the dating pool messed up, yo. The dating pool is messed up. Grandma don't got grandpa no more. So grandma, she's trying to bust it down with the daughter or trying to compete with the daughter. And the young ones are getting thrown in there. So it's like, you look at it, it's like grandmas don't want to grow up now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? I'm going to push back. I think it's fine and dandy that grandma's in the dating pool along with mom and the granddaughter. Because at the end of the day, it's not like soul food where you got that kind of grandma where she wearing her muumuu and she big as hell. She need a cane to get around. These grandmothers nowadays got themselves together. They got their health together and they don't look their age. Yeah. It's fine.
I hear you. And trust me, I done seen some grandmas in their muumuu, not the big ones, the skinny ones.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Uh-huh.
They know what the fuck they was doing when they had on them damn muumuus.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I know exactly what you're talking about. We was just used to seeing the big ones, but the skinny one was always there. The skinny ones was always there. So ain't nothing changed. We all just remember the big ones because they gave us comfort food. They knew how to cook. They were kind. They were loving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The skinny ones didn't have time for that shit. They was trying to get dick.
So what's wrong with that?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Wait. What BLD said? Oh, Lord. Mess around with grandma, get the worms. No, sir. All right, hold up. So let's put it like this, right? Even if grandma's in the dating pool, even if mom is in the dating pool and granddaughter's in the dating pool, each woman can provide a man with a different perspective. They can provide him with different things. So it's fine. It's fine. Because at the end of the day, grandma, she's financially, hopefully, she's financially set. She got her house. She can show me things. She can show me how to cook this and that. A woman my age, not going to want to do that. So there's different benefits to whoever it is you date. And I'm not going to actually cancel them out. But when it comes to the women who are online saying they hate men, they're telling you the kind of men that they hate. And it's usually a simp. It's usually some kind of individual that don't bring nothing to the table. It's usually some kind of red pill guy who's just spouting nonsense. So let me know who you don't like so that we could be like, hey, I can fit in the other category. It's fine.
Yo, I don't know. Now that I'm up in age, I see it slightly different. But when I was young, I couldn't see that shit at all.
You couldn't see what?
Man, I couldn't see that shit. I thought that shit gross as hell. I thought I was seeing that shit gross as hell. I was traumatized, Brandon. I was traumatized. Yo, I think I was when I was in the hood, yo. I used to be with the Spanish girls walking up and down. I was like 14, like 16 around there.
Yeah.
And I had a black lady. It's like you. I don't want to stereotype her, but like it was the projects. You know what I'm saying? It was the projects. And yo, I remember I'm hollering at the Spanish chicks and the young black girls and shit. And the lady was like, it was funny as hell though. Cause I was, you know what I'm saying, spitting game.
Yeah.
And she was like, the lady was like, that's your boyfriend? you know he handsome, right? And she's like, that ain't my boyfriend. And she's like, if she don't want you, honey, I'll take you. You know what I'm saying? I was dark as hell. I was blacker than this. He's like, you know what they say? Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. He said, baby, come over here if you want. He's like, yo, and every day I walk past, yo, I felt like a piece of me. She was like, yo, it was funny. I can't say all of it, but it was funny. Anytime I passed by there, she was like, if you want, you can come and get some of this good. Yo, every day. Yo, scared as hell. I passed by there, shoulders up.
Abuela was trying to teach you something, my boy.
Nah, she was a black lady. Like now looking back at it, she wasn't bad. She wasn't bad, but she you know what I'm saying? She wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? But I was young, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I'm trying to look at people my age, but I was like, boy, that shit was scary as hell. Because she had a mount on her. She had a mount on her.
He was trying to give you that thin line between love and hate.
Oh yeah, boy.
It'd be like that though. Hey, you dodged that bullet for a reason.
Yeah, but she was a nice
whatever
lady.
it may be.
Yeah, she was a nice lady though. Other than that, it's like anytime she seen me, she would always talk explicit as hell. But she was a nice lady. She was a nice lady. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this. I think because it's like this. Like if that shit was 2 years later, it'd be a different story. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like my mind wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I was just still playing them first base games and shit. Then after you get a little, you know what I'm saying? What? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole thing. It was the wrong time, and that's how life is. You know, that's why they say you got to mature and kind of go through life. So it's like either way, it wouldn't have been right because I was young. You know what I'm saying? But some of the stuff was like. It's like letting the corn, like watching corn before it's time. You know what I'm trying to say? And that was like before my time. I wasn't open to all of that stuff. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't do that to yourself. So now you get older, like, nah, you don't want that for people because some people is like you give it to them before it's time and screw them up.
Definitely.
Screw them up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. You want? Oh damn! Let me see. All right, cool. We could land that plane there.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
now the bot.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Yeah, but is it doing what it's supposed to do? Because I don't feel like BLD was doing too much with the emotes.
No, he just put the thing. The bot was like, "Yo, stop spamming the chat." Yo, so the bot is working. You know what I'm saying? The bot is working.
Hey, beans, greens, potatoes, tomato. What? Oh, Lord. You know? Yeah, that definitely would have been 12. He would have been getting all of that.
Boy, she wasn't bad though. She wasn't bad, but I was scared as hell because I was young. No, let me tell you, I had to be like 14 because I graduated at 17.
And
that shit was like my freshman or sophomore year in high school, yo. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, she playing games with you. When you ready for a real woman, come over here. But it's like my grandmother always used to tell me about like people in the projects. So I was like, that was one that's like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, stay away from them girls in the projects. I was like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, man. But your closing thoughts on this?
Closing thoughts. It's always complicated. Being a male, because you hear about these older women that's quote unquote preying on the younger male, but it's just like we ain't seeing it like that. But you gotta protect your kids. Protect your kids, whether it's from older people preying on them, whether it's a leech of a partner that's not bringing them anywhere, that's not gonna give them a life worth living. Protect your kids. Make sure you're giving them the right example, and at the end of the day, you also got to have a little bit of trust in them that they can make their own decisions and get themselves out of their own mess. The one thing we don't want to do is coddle children into their adulthood. Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Man, I
Whether
was
we
scared.
realize it or not. Yeah.
Man,
You're scared for a reason.
I was a ladies' man, though. I was a ladies' man for the girls my age.
Mm-hmm.
But, yo, when that girl, The thing is, and not to go back on that story, it's funny as hell though, is is like, you know, chicks from the ghetto, right? They always got on what's their clothes that they got on?
Or it was in their pajamas.
That's one, but back in the days, they weren't always in their pajamas.
You talk about the nightgowns, they slips.
They have on them slips or them booty shorts.
Mm-hmm.
They always have on something where it's like revealing as hell.
Revealing, yes.
So it's like, yo, you looking, you seeing something.
You
so
seeing
it's like,
something.
yo. So it's like, yo, you seeing something. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't mad. She yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, yo, I was like, man, I looked across and I was like, that's a grown body. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Get up out of fucking Dodge. I'm used to A-cups and yo, nah, she was a grown ass lady. I'm like, but yeah, I was scared. She was like, baby, I could tell you scared, but it's all right. I'll make it work. Yo, I was like, what the hell, yo? But the girls used to laugh at me because
desperate.
Boy, I think she used to do it because I was she made me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Girls do that
trying to get a rise out of you.
Exactly, because girls used to do it in high school. That ever happened to you guys in high school? Where the seniors would do that to the freshmen?
Nah, I had that luck, unfortunately. There's a senior I had a crush on, but that hoe turned me down.
Yo, that used to happen in the school that I used to go to. So the senior girls used to do that. It's like they'll pass by in the hall, like the ones with the big booties or whatever, and then brush that shit up on you to see what you'll do. You know what I'm saying? But don't touch them. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you touch them, like don't touch me, they make a big scene. So now it's like you like a pervert. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta know it's like they put it on you. You just gotta be like keep your cool. You know what I'm saying? Or they gonna keep doing that shit until you break or whatever. In the sense of like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you freak, because most dudes used to freak out. I used to see they used to do that to the freshman dude. They walk up and be like. The dudes freak out, start hyperventilating and shit, but shit
that's
like
what they want. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, chicks used to do that in high school. I used to see that shit all the time. So yeah, and until I learned, I was like, all right, y'all playing with people. We don't got no chance in hell. Exactly.
That's how it be.
Exactly. All of them went from elegant to elephant.
Them high school stars, when they get older, it ain't the same glitz and glamour.
Yeah. I seen one, yo. Oh, it made the news. So the like he said, right? Across town, that other zip code, couple doors down from my house, like a block or two up. I remember driving by, I was like, yo, that's so and so, right? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, shut the fuck up, right? Couple weeks later, news. On the news, house was raided for prostitution. Yeah. They had one of them houses. They was, you know, they was selling it. That's what they were doing. They were selling it. A couple of them was up in there selling it. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny, you look back and be like, yo, that was that chick that everybody wanted because she was pretty as hell. Now, grown as hell, selling box. You know what I'm saying? Grown as hell, selling box. But that's neither here nor there. We just got sidetracked a little bit, but that statement was true. That statement was true.
But ladies and gentlemen, Late Night Lime, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 o'clock. Please hit that like button, hit that QR code. BLD, maybe you should join us on the show one of these days, man. Give up your email, show your face, share your views. I know you on the road, but man, listen, I started off doing this podcast while I was washing dishes. You can still give your opinion, my boy.
Yeah. We got to build back up the cast, man. But yeah.
Uh-oh.
Much appreciated. Yeah, everything. Oh, did I put the link in there?
Are you put something up?
Yeah, I think you could ask the bot. Oh, links. If you type in links, if you put question mark links, it should give you. Let's see if it pops up. It ain't popping up, but yeah, I gotta see.
DLD, we appreciate you tuning in, man. I know you came in a little bit late, but you know, got a little something. If anything, run back to previous episodes you ain't seen, but you know where to find us Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So I think there we go, right there.
All right, there's a link below.
Let's see if I could put it up on the screen. No, this is not it.
That's not it?
Hold on, it says. Oh yeah, all the links are all right. It just tells you it's above. I'm gonna add the URL. So like if you want to set like if someone wants a link or whatever, so like if you want them to subscribe, you just put :subscribe, that type of stuff, and then trigger it to post it in the chat.
Cool.
So even if you want to hit subscribe or like, you could just do : and yeah. We getting high tech around here, man. We getting high tech.
Hey, this is all thanks to 12, man. He's been putting in the work. He has been running this thing down. When we talking about LimeWire, this whole platform is all thanks to him. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for 12 because he's the one that's been making this happen day in and day out.
Yeah. Thanks. So we're gonna land it there. We're out.
We're gonna see y'all next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Thursday. Today is Thursday.
Today is Thursday. Look at you next week. Next week, y'all.
Next week.
All that work.